already try. Oh, beautiful counter to the takedown. Thank you for joining us tonight.
A disadvantage to Zyaf, but then he...
Waiting too much on Trixie. Nice shooting, but turning.
Watching on Twitch, watching on YouTube, watching from around the world tonight. I know the UFC isn't on right now, but guess what? The virtual octagon is here. Hello everybody, and welcome back to ESFL. It is Saturday night. Of course, we are back once more with a whole evening of fights lined up for you, esports competitors around the world, fans across the globe. You wait every week for this one moment. It's their chance of glory. It's ESFL 123, baby. I'm here with Mr. Bruce Lee, Rob. Again, this evening, as always, my name is Beney, and thank you for joining us. We have the defending champion, Zyaf, back once more to defend another one of his titles, because he's got two now, because he's that good. Yeah, you heard it here first. So yes, Rob, let's dive straight in. Another title defense for Zyaf tonight. Another night of esports MMA action. How you feeling, bro?
I'm feeling very good. Thank you, Balian. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another ESFL 123. And yes, Balian, we got some interesting fights tonight. And one I'm really interested in that's a little bit new to the scene is the Kingsman Intro versus Hammer. Intro is this young kid, and he's on a tear right now, Balian. I can't wait.
Getting a bloody shout out before we've even taken a look at the card. That's where we're at tonight with this kid. All right, let's have a look at the fight card this evening, because there are a lot of good names on there, as Mr. Rob pointed out. At the top of the bill there, Zyaf will be defending his title this evening against YerDa. What an anticipated matchup that has been. YerDa has looked stellar. Let's see if Zyaf can retain the Xbox belt this evening. But like you said, Rob, there's a bunch of new and wonderful faces here tonight. KM's Intro. The Kingsmen are back, and they have been there in full effect and in full force this evening. He'll be taking on Hammer, JC taking on Peyton, God Ate My Pig will be taking on Killer Jake, as well as a few other names. We've got Tadpole this evening filling in on short notice, or maybe also a short notice. I will double check. Kingsman also got Caliber representing tonight. Trixie's down here as well, and we are seeing the return of T4H's Holloway, as well as Noetta on the undercard. Another FSK member in Ricardo. Spider is here this evening. Rob, look at this. What a beautiful card, mate. Look at all these names. Could you pick any out for us?
Oh, yeah, no doubt. I mean, this is going to be very interesting because we don't really see a lot of the four horsemen making these cards, and Holloway has a lot of weight on his shoulders representing one of those, you know, grappling camps that finds all those little loopholes to get, you know, the advantages on the map. But he's going against a legendary striker, is EK Spider. You know, he's so good with his technical striking and his creative striking, Balian. And then if you move up the card, you know, Peyton, Vegas MMA versus JC, those two are very, very talented, Bailey. And this is going to be a fantastic card. And then, of course, the main event, Zyaf. Can he defend again? Can YerDa take out this king, the young prodigy? We're about to find out.
No, I mean, yes. I mean, maybe he can. Well, here we go, guys. We have lots to get through tonight. 12 fights coming at you this evening.
That'd be a long event.
Let's get things started. We're going to jump straight in at welterweight with CIA Webcam and WarlickeUncle. A beautiful matchup here. Rob, why don't you go ahead and break down these two fighters for us?
No problem. All right, we got the unrated WarlickeUncle 929. This is Sean O'Malley's favorite UFC fighter, or Sean O'Malley is his favorite UFC fighter. He's only competed in the ESFL. Yeah, it's like, wow, this guy is really good.
He's a fan of the okay, cool.
Solid grappling.
Anyway, go on.
Defense is offense. He likes to go in the deep water, Bailey, and he likes a very dangerous, long, drawn-out fight. But he's going against the CIA Webcam, high-level pressure boxer, creative striking, great head movement, and you know, he's here to download his opponent's tactics. You know, he is the webcam, and I can't wait to see what these two bring to the table.
He's here to download your hard drive.
Exactly.
Really, with a name like CIA Webcam. Jesus. All right, there we are. Anyway, right, great matchup, like you said. Both are 0-0 this season, looking to make a splash in the ESFL, the Esports Fight League. It is Saturday night. Where else would you rather be? For some UFC 4 esports action, we're about to kick things off this evening. A whole card coming up for you tonight. 12 fights on the way. But for now, ESFL 123. Let's begin. Some respect shown by both gentlemen. And I'm excited. Good picks, as we mentioned here. Leon versus Masvidal should be a great striking matchup. Here we go. Touch of gloves. Warlike in the red. CIA's Webcam in the blue. Ooh, good lead body work already. That liver's going to be open to that nice lead hook there. Gonna work out nicely for him as well. Switch kick to the body. Split by Webcam, trying to just gauge the range so far. Slips to the inside again. Working for that body. Ooh, already trying to line up those counters, Rob.
Right, and those counters are going to be important. And Jorge Masvidal, played by CIA, you know you have the ability to land some powerful shots. And with Warlike playing as Leon, you got a lot of teep kicks, front kicks. He's a little bit of a Swiss Army knife. You know, he could do a lot of kickboxing. He could go to the mat, so he's a little bit ambidextrous. And there's the takedown right there. Good job, right in the full guard.
Yeah, loved it. Just powered straight through on the double leg. Why the hell not? Gonna see if he can hold this top position. Leon has great elbows and great top control. Gonna hit the sprawl though for Webcam. Maybe find his way back to the feet from here. Prefer to go to the knees and gets back to full guard. So we're exactly where we were. But let's see what the game plan is here for CIA. In a matchup like this, you take a striker, you're going to consider the game plan would always be to return to the feet, Rob, rather than play the jiu-jitsu game. But as I said, that he tries to sweat up that sweep. Full guard on the far side, doesn't get it. The post drop from Warlike, one shot to the body, but not too much damage done from the top so far.
Nah, not really. He's just trying to maintain that control, but unable to hold CIA down. And now back to the feet where Masvidal wants to be, and he's going to try to dig to the body, but he's getting tagged by Warlike right now, Balian.
Yeah. Well, Warlike is the one who's been moving away, letting the pressure come towards him. Oh, now trading uppercut, but there's a nice lead hook.
Oh,
and the shot in the body on the break. Webcam did great work right there, finding that shot in the chaos. It's just one of those moments, Rob, when you're standing opposite your opponent, you both fire at the same time, and it's the vulnerability or the speed and the power that make the difference.
And Jorge has a lot of power, and that was a nice body kick too, as you saw Warlike trying to get out. Oh, a big uppercut as well. You know, Warlike is starting to get pieced up here, Balian.
He is. He fakes the body kick this time, goes for the ducking straight down the middle into the teeth. This is Webcam just controlling everything. There's a double leg again. He gets it, just driving through with it, unable to stop it again. His Webcam gets the deny there though, goes for the straight transition, but doesn't get it as well. Try to use that quick moment of momentum to break through straight into the get up from the half guard pass, but again, not an easy thing to land. And Warlike says, nope, I'm going to hold this top position. Let's see if he can get through to mount or side control. Didn't even make it to half guard last time. He did, and this is what happened. And we're back here to sprawl for Webcam. This time tries to get the get up, but doesn't get it, Rob.
And that's a good deny right there. It's gonna, you know, allow him to maintain control, land some body punches, and finally, you know, CIA deciding to just pull half guard and not take those body punches, because those could be annoying. Those could take stamina, and you don't want to get tagged too many by those.
Well, you want to avoid any position with Leon as well where he can land those elbows. Fortunately, in this game, that is only side control. But any time you can get to that position as a Leon Edwards player, you've got those 5-star elbows. It's going to accrue some good damage on the ground. But, man, I mean, CIA Webcam definitely did more damage on the feet, Rob. Landed more significant strikes, got the stun, got the rock. There were 2 takedowns for Warlike, though. Wasn't able to do a lot with them. So I think you got to give that first round to Webcam.
You do, you know, the bigger shots, the more powerful shots with Jorge Masvidal, 95 power, 95 speed. And, you know, Warlike needs to be careful. He got a couple takedowns, Balian, but he wasn't able to hold him down, and he ate a bunch of shots on the feet. So here we go. Round number 2. We'll see if Warlike picks it up here.
Ooh, we're both dipping off the center line, both throwing those kicks from the outside. Now little pivot movement coming out from Webcam. I like it, but he's got to be careful of that double leg. This time he stops it. Here comes the knees for punishment. Not going to take him into the cage, or at least he's trying to. And Warlike again breaking, retakes the center. There's that single collar into the over-under. Can he work from here to the back? Jumps on it. That's nice work. There's going to be a stamina difference though, so there will be a slam coming out from Webcam. He's still on his back though. Dangerous waters for Webcam. Got to play this one quite safe, Rob.
And that was a good idea from Warlike. You know, utilizing the clinch, taking the back, hopping on top, and now he's in the full mount position, but he loses it. And that's a good job by CIA. He's proving that he can get off from these bad positions. But there's a big deny right there, and this could spell trouble.
Yeah, big deny. And there's the elbows we talked about. There's one coming in for another one into that lovely side saddle position right here. This is not good for Webcam. And I do like the continual effort to try and get this fight to the mat from Warlike, because on the feet he was struggling somewhat, and clearly got an advantage on the ground, although Webcam was able to find his way back to the feet, and he's doing a nice little tactic, hitting that ball position from half guard. Let's see if he goes to it again for a third time. He does. Feels safe in this position, no doubt, Rob.
He does. But ooh, there's a nice backside take by Warlike there, and unable to hold him down though. CIA posturing up, and now he just needs to defend this here, and unable to. Warlike is relentless right now, Beney, with these takedown attempts.
Yeah, doesn't have the stamina to maybe lock in the submission, but again, Great job securing the takedown. Webcam does end up on top, though. Went 2 hands on 1. Going to go for the posture as the full guard momentum comes out, but he's probably going to stand up. He does. 2 minutes left in the round, and a little flex into a switch kick to the body for Webcam, who now surely wants revenge on the feet. There's a lead hook, though. Warlike catches him as he circles out to that left-hand side. So much fakes into those head movements off the center line here. You got to think that lead hook is going to be a weapon for Warlike if he can time it again.
For sure, those lead hooks are dangerous, and he has to watch out.
Oh, there it is!
But Warlike gets tagged again by the hook, Balin. You called it.
Well, I think Warlike tagged Webcam right there with a lead hook at the start of a flurry. And there's the body shot. Both men being patient now. The damage has been done. The stamina is tricking down. It's time to really think about each and every punch or shot you throw. Oh, head kicks nicely blocked. There's the clinch one more time. Good work here, especially with Edwards. You get a lot of damage in the clinch. Those strikes, a double leg one more time. Rob gets it. 3 of them power driving doubles now.
Another nice takedown, and he's been able to get those takedowns throughout the fight. Now round 2 with not a lot of time on the clock, but still able to hold down Webcam. And yeah, that rock earlier, I was a little confused who got rocked. I thought it was Warlike got rocked, but yeah, okay, cool. He's coming back.
Nice slip off the 1-2 as well. Read that. 5 seconds left. A switch kick to the liver and to the head. I love it. Nice work right there from Webcam, trying to get a few extra shots in, but it's not going to be enough. Looks like a judge's scorecard. Yeah, Warlike gets accredited with the rock right there, Rob. So you got to think it's 1 round apiece. Not a bad way to get us started here tonight at ESFL 123. Hello, welcome everybody. If you're just joining us, first fight of the night so far. We've got Warlike in the red taking on Webcam in the blue. Both men making their debut for this season. Webcam going back to that lead hook to the body that it was using at the first round. Got a bit afraid of it, and there's a nice counter knee from Warlike into the left hook as well. Timed that beautifully, trying to pivot out and away. Now hits the double leg again, but there's the sprawl and the stuff, and Webcam's looking to punish.
Webcam needs to defend these takedowns. It's very important, and he's doing a good job. There's another one. Frames him out, lands a vicious knee. Digs to the body, lands a left hook. Oh my goodness. CIA player right now.
Yeah, and he needed that for sure to start getting the momentum going back in his direction. He's got 4 minutes to carry it through to a finish, or at least score this final round here, as it is 1-1. There's the lead hook again, bounces off the chin. Warlike trying to wobble back, not land himself in more danger. Double jab into the straight left right there, but the head movement from Webcam, he's got to be careful he doesn't get slipped again and countered with that ducking straight right that Webcam has been throwing. Warlike now feinting a little with the jab into the double leg. Oh, body lock. Lovely, Rob.
Very nice. Another nice takedown, and this is where he has to defend the sprawl. This is where Webcam has been going all fight, but he's going to try to lock in the guillotine choke. Here we go, Balian. We got a submission.
Interesting choice. I mean, this will score points, and you see Webcam kick out a big section of his blue bar right there. It's not necessarily great, but Warlike not wanting to give up position, gives up the choke. He was doing quite well with it. Maybe felt like he couldn't finish it. I feel like that was a fake into the get up right there from Webcam. 2:30 left in this round. Warlike is not going to get the takedown. No, back to the feet. Nice body shot, but well read by Webcam. It caught it and swept him straight down before he could even think about it.
Yeah, now he's on top. He has time on the clock. He's already ahead in this round, and that time is not in the favor of Warlike right now. He needs to get back up, Balian, or maybe get a submission from the ground.
Yeah, I think you're right. Time is ticking away, and this is a smart game plan by Webcam here. Why not just hold top position postures? Is he going to return to the feet? No, passes this time. So yeah, we can definitely see Webcam very much aware. This is the ESFL. This is his debut. He wants a 1 next to his name with a 0, but not like the 1 before the. You know what I'm trying to say?
Exactly. Yeah, he wants that dub. He wants that win, and
is that what they say? Okay, the dub. All right, I got it.
The W, Bailey. You know, he wants that breadstick. He doesn't want that donut, man. You know, he wants to get the win here.
A donut, mate. I love donuts.
Yeah, donuts are good.
What about like an eclair? That's like a donut, but it's also in the shape. It's like a vertical line. It could be a number 1.
It could be.
What about hot dog?
Oh.
Well, it's 30 seconds left. It looks like it's going to be a nice cruise for Webcam in this third and final round. Started off strong at about a minute of damaging strikes on the feet, and then the grappling began, and he's just maintained a dominant position ever since then, showing off a bit of the grappling towards the end of the fight, which is good, Rob. It's nice to see that if you need to, which in this case you definitely, can secure a win by doing so. Control on the ground, which is exactly what he's done, and we got to think that nod probably goes to Webcam.
You gotta think so. You know, you had a couple of big shots in that third round, and in that first round, you saw that vicious body kick as he was trying to exit out to that left side. So, yeah, CIA Webcam most likely took this on the judges' scorecards.
Some nice inside leg kicks there against an opposite stance fighter.
For sure.
Always too easy to land. And lots of body work with the lead hook as well. Good performance from both guys. Fairly even. It was surprising to see how much Warlike controlled on the feet there, Rob. Well, you know, Webcam did a lot more grappling. I think that's how he got the majority of his damage done. And there's the nod to CIA Webcam. He will, from Camp LW, which is, I know what Camp LW is. I don't need to be reminded by anybody. Right, Rob?
Right. LW, light work.
Ah, there we go.
I've just
Camp
guessed,
Light Work.
Bailey.
Well
I just
done.
guessed.
Oh, really? Did you? Don't say things like that.
That's a good name for a
All right,
camp,
well, there
though,
we go.
right?
It's not a bad name for a camp. Regardless, congratulations right there to CIA Webcam making his debut this evening, coming in 1-0, taking out WarlickeUncle, giving him his first loss so far this season. You know, oh, it's Lethal Weapons, of course, Rob, right? Lethal Weapons, that's
Gotcha.
right. Yeah, I do remember that.
Okay, yeah. me
Anyway,
too.
congratulations to him and his camp this evening. Great way to get us started. What did you think of the performance overall, Rob?
Oh, I thought it was great. You know, you saw CIA coming out with Jorge Masvidal, getting a few good rocks early. Then you saw Warlike come back in round number 2, using that grappling, using the clinch, jumping on his back, trying to threaten with some submissions, some chokes, and even rocked him as well. And I even got confused in that rock. And then the third round, Balian, he defended the takedown, got a rock, took him to the ground, and then solidified the win. You know, an overall good performance for Mr. CIA making his debut tonight.
There you go. You heard it, CIA. Rob is impressed. Look at that. That's not easy.
I am.
You know, he's very straight. He's like the Simon Cowell of the ESFL, you know?
I'm smitten, mate.
You're smitten, are you? Oh, that's more of a term of endearment
Oh.
or like affection, you know?
Oh,
like,
really?
So maybe you're not
I'm
smitten.
smitten with
might
you,
be-
is what I meant, Bailey.
Okay, that's fine. I won't complain about that. All right, moving on to the next fight this evening. We have Jamie Bucks, a veteran who competed in Season 1, Xbox's Grand Prix. He is back this evening, ready to take on KMA's Doctor. Should be a great matchup. Let's jump on through to bantamweight, the fight itself, and hand over to you, Rob, to break these guys down.
All right, both of these guys are unrated. Doctor 0-0 making his debut, a long-time primetime competitor, and we know those primetime guys can bring it. He's a workhorse, takes a balanced approach, and he loves to use his strikes, guys, to set up his grappling. Watch for that. But Jamie Bucks 1-2-3, like Bailey said, competed in the Season 1 Xbox Grand Prix, but he's looking to bounce back from an underwhelming Season 2, an RFC veteran, high-level grappler, great knowledge in the clinch. He likes to drag his opponents into the deep end and drown them.
So these are two ESFL veterans making their return right now for the brand new season. Both 0-0, but looking to get things off to a good start here on Xbox. Let's see how it goes. Nice exchange from the opening. It was funny to see the statistics from last week and note that if you pick Peter Yan in the ESFL, you have a 50% chance of winning. And that's basically, Rob, because it's always a Yan mirror match, which makes complete sense.
That's very interesting. So if you play him, it's like rolling the not rolling the dice, but flipping a quarter, and you might get a dub just by picking Peter Yan. That's a nice shot right there by Bucks. Overhand, bang.
Yeah, we don't see people really throw the overhand that much, Rob. Oh, that was beautiful work on the inside right here. Oh, and again with a left hook. Doctor taking no prisoners. Nice pull counter as well into the switch kick. That is some beautiful stuff.
Doctor is doing the opposite, which you usually see a doctor do, and he's dishing out the damage. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, dishing out the damage, and that matters why, Rob?
Because doctors usually
Because of the
cure the damage, bro.
because of the force of nature perk, I was going to say, right, as well. Because he's dealing the damage, he will
Right.
take less damage as a result of that. That's kind of where I was going, but, you know, that was still great.
That's a good point, you
It
know?
was side
It can
control, though.
snowball, too.
It is a good point. It is a good point. But here we go. We see Doctor secure top position now. He was doing very well on the feet, very impressive against a veteran like Jamie, maintaining a good, consistent pace and also landing very accurate shots. But great work by Jamie, hits the switch, ends up on top. Let's see if he can hold this position now. Rob, he's got 2.5 minutes.
Ooh.
To make a change in this round. There's one deny.
Those are some nasty elbows, too, and he's holding them here, Bailey, and he's holding them here. Uh-oh.
Oh, he gets crucifix as well. This is where we really see if the veterancy plays off for Jamie because, you know, he's been in these positions before. Going to keep trying to land these shots. Doctor staying calm though. Robbie's not rushing himself out of this position. Tries to hit the backside. Gets denied. That's not good.
These are some great flicks by Jamie, and he's inflicting some beautiful damage right now.
Yeah, he is indeed. Tamps back to side control. Ooh, I would not prescribe these to the doctor, hey?
He's making minced meat. Nah, you can't. This is no, you can't subscribe that to the doctor. That's illegal, Balian.
I just want to keep making doctor puns now.
Ooh, another deny. These denies are insane right now. Jamie's just in complete control.
Yeah, this is what I kind of reference as soon as we hit the mat. We're going to see how well Doctor deals with this, because one thing that happens when you get to the ESFL, that you will have a hole in your game exposed. And for a lot of people, that is the ground, especially those side control positions where you can be controlled and be put in fight-ending sequences. Jamie's been through that, no doubt, with his veterancy in the ESFL. Of course, Doctor's been around as well, but this is where Jamie gets to test that other side of Doctor's game. And sometimes, Rob, you find yourself in this position, you try everything. You literally go to every escape you know, and everyone gets denied. And then you start getting big in the mat. Look at that. Big damage towards the end of this first round.
Yeah, that was danger zone right there for the doctor. And yeah, you couldn't have said it better, Balian. I mean, when you're down there in that side control position and you're in the ESFL under the bright lights and you're getting denied every which way, your confidence drops. And we're going to see if he's going to be able to maintain some, you know, confidence in the second round on the feet.
I love that they just both start with a double jab and just jabbed each other right in the face. Oh, there's a straight right, though. Look at the damage inflicted by Jamie from that ground and pound. I mean, that has completely changed the game on the feet. But a jab into a spinning back fist right there from Doctor. Grabs a single collar clinch into the hip toss, secures top position, but no, back to the feet. The onslaught returns from Jamie. And another spinning back fist. Doctor just trying to throw out everything he's got right here, Rob.
Yeah, he is. He hit that spinning back fist twice, so Jamie needs to make that read because it's coming. And there's a turning takedown to side control. Now it's Doctor's turn to inflict the elbow pain.
Yes, but he did get swept when he was in this position in the first round. So interesting, if you ask me, that he wants to take the fight to the mat, especially considering he just got a rock on the feet, but no consent to shoot the double, gets denied. Let's hope that Jamie doesn't hit the sweep foot on the hip. Fake goes for a second one there. No follow-up, but 2 shots this time. Going to mix up the timing. You know the transition's coming. Great eyes right there to deny, but an instant deny from Jamie. Doctor tries to step back through with a pass. There's the momentum build. Ostra's up to try and cancel it, and now it's finally going to get it, and he's denied again. Amazing sequence on the ground right there.
Yeah, Doctor looked like he was going to get in some trouble, but he was making some clutch denies on the top too, and it kind of looks like he's playing with fire right now with Jamie Bucks underneath him in his guard, Bailey, and he's got to be careful.
Oh man, both these guys are skilled. You can tell. Double hip fake from Jamie, tried to go into the full guard sweep again, but it was well read. One more time right there by Doctor, but both times Robbie keeps trying to hit the sweep on the left-hand side. He did get it though, just as I said it. Goes for it again on the left, but he does get it that time. Now, Jamie finds himself on top. This is exactly was the story of that first round, Rob. About 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes on the clock for Jamie. He found side control and did some damage. Let's see what Doctor can do. Hits the backside before I can finish my sentence. Now the danger is back on Jamie.
Yeah, that was sneaky. And now Doctor is in full mount, and he's got a lot to work with here. Oh, not able to get that deny on the left side, but he's going to posture up and use that posture up to go right back into side control.
Yeah, let's see if he can get some punishment coming in here. Going for the fakes to full mount. The get up is denied. Here comes the mount posture, and here comes the ground and pound, trying to even the scorecards a little, but 2 frames and a slip from Jamie. Like you said, real beautiful. A minute left. Oh,
sweet defense there from Jamie, and there it is again. This big,
so close
because of the missed head kick. Super vulnerable, and Doctor capitalizes with a big shot. Balian.
I thought he was gonna chop his nose off with that. It was so close to his face, but yeah, it landed straight up. It didn't land. I mean, then the uppercut came off the full counter of the head kick. It was beautiful work by Doctor. When his back is against the cage here, he's finding some lovely shots to keep the pressure off him. Jamie just winging hooks, trying to take some more damage off that flashing head health, but it finishes in a double leg. That's a close round, but it's not. Of course, Doctor got 2 wobbles.
It didn't seem like a close round, but it did seem like a close round. Maybe not on paper, but yeah, that head kick. I didn't remember the first rock, but that head kick miss, that was nasty. And I think the Force of Nature perk really saved Jamie there because that was a damaging shot. And it didn't even rock him. Did it rock him? Okay, here we go. Round 3.
Yep, round 3. Let's see if there's more of the same or something different in this third and final.
Oh my goodness, beautiful.
Oh, he went flying. Beautiful pull counter elbow from Jamie. He's trying to finish with the ground and pound. So close to getting it done. Maybe one shot away, but it was a 5-piece combination from Doctor. Jamie just pulled and fired that elbow, Rob. It was nasty.
Oh, it was disgusting. And yeah, Doctor just got out of there by the skin of his teeth, and now he's got Jamie Bucks on top of him again. But he's able to steal the backside position. Interesting.
Wow. Yeah, Doctor's done that a few times. For as dominant as Jamie has shown in some of these top positions, Doctor's been able to sneak out to backside from full guard and now from half guard twice now. So maybe that's a position Jamie doesn't see too often. Sometimes if there's a meta for an escape, you know, that's the one people expect. That's the one people learn. You don't really see too many backside attempts from those positions. Doctor making it work for him, now holding that full guard position. He's got about 3 minutes from here. Fostering up and doing some damage would work for him. Passing would do some damage. You do not get control time for being in your opponent's guard. He's back on the feet, Rob.
Back on the feet, and Doctor needs to make something happen right now. He needs to get some big shots and defend a takedown. Good job, a little late denial there on the bottom flick.
Oh, and straight into the single collar, one knee into the ankle pick. Love it on their hips as well. And he's going to get side control. So Doctor got back to the feet only to give up position again. Interesting. Did get a takedown though. And he's winning the round, so I don't see why he wouldn't. Here we go. 2:30 back into the single collar. Lots of clinch work from Doctor right now towards the end of this fight, Rob. Oh!
This is crucial. Whoever wins this round wins the fight, and Doctor's already been dropped by that pulled elbow, so he needs to... Oh! That seemed like it landed, but, you know, Jamie just rocked right through it.
Oh my god, yeah, apparently for some reason this fight, we both just keep saying the other person's winning when they're definitely not. I mean, this round is Jamie. After nearly finishing the fight, there's the right hook, trying to finish it right here as well. And he probably will get it. There we are. Woo!
Sleep tight.
Finish. Sleep tight. All right, don't be rude, mate. There's a competitor right there.
I'm sorry.
He is asleep. Oh, he is asleep. I will give you that. A great finish by Jamie Bucks. That pull counter elbow at the start of the round was absolutely hellacious. I would love to see it again if we can, but we're probably just going to see the finish trapped against the cage. Uppercut into the lead hook. Puts him down. The right hook, not even necessary. Just the follow-up punches right here. Bam. Bam. Rear uppercut, lead hook. We've been seeing that one since day one, that combo, haven't we, Rob?
Yeah, that is a very good combo to throw at your opponent. And you know what won this fight for Jamie was the initial side control ground and pound, because we saw in round number 1, Bailey, we saw Doctor come out. He came out real strong. He did some damage on Jamie, but then when Jamie got him to the ground, when he got him in that side control position, he got like 4 or 5 clutch key denies, and he just started making mincemeat out of Doctor's face, and that opened up everything else, I think.
Yeah, you're right. That was a key moment in the fight, securing that side control position, and you can do a lot of damage from there. Jan has like a crazy, stupid ground and pound stat. I am not surprised at how his health looked coming out of that exchange. But yeah, you are right. The damage was done early. The force of nature plays into effect there as well. So he took even less damage in the striking exchanges. Great, solid work for Jamie in a fight that he was maybe losing that first 2.5 minutes. But then, yeah, quickly turned everything around. So great job by Jamie. Well done. You dragged your opponent into deep waters, just like your fight scout report suggested. So well done here tonight. I'm sure he'll be pleased with that one. All right, we're going to move on to the next fight of tonight, number 3.
All right.
We've got simple Beney taking on the Sandman. Beney already making it. He is 0-1 so far, but Sandman 0-0. Let's have a look at these two fighters, Rob.
All right, so Sandman unrated. He fought for the UFL title, the former AGRO champion. He's well balanced, Beney. He's comfortable anywhere, and he puts a heavy amount of pressure on his opponent, but he's going against 18th ranked Simple Ben. And this guy has wins over Suave Jamie and Dino in the primetime organization, actually 9-3 record. This guy is extremely talented, patient with his striking, extremely good leg kicks, and sneaky head kicks. So watch his kickboxing, Bay. Watch it. Don't blink.
I intend to watch the entire fight, Rob, not just his kickboxing. I don't know about you, but I'm going to watch the whole contest.
If you say so, Bay, okay.
Just to make sure.
I'll be here with you.
Yeah, it should be a great fight. They've clearly matched up before here. Beney 4-1 over the Sandman, but both men looking to put on a good performance this evening. You know, Beney wants to get a 1. He does not want to go 0-2 this season, and Sandman I'm sure will not be wanting to let that happen. They are going to touch up. We have a nice cheeky little Holloway mirror match. Ooh, this roundhouse getting started by the Sandman, already working that body and leading with the lead elbow. You don't see that every day. Beney maintaining distance nicely, but still the space between them leaves that opening for that jump spinning back kick, which was nice. Ooh, switch to the body on the break and a nice right hook over the top. We're just seeing Sandman trying to crash forward here. Rob and Beney just finding homes for those counter shots.
Yeah, definitely. This is already heating up pretty fast, and with a Max Holloway, watch out! You got to be careful throwing those spinning back kicks, because if you dodge it, it's very vulnerable and very damaging. And Beney gets a nice hook there because of it.
Yeah, right now I'm seeing Sandman just throw a few things just for the sake of throwing, whereas Beney is very clearly thinking about every single weapon he's using, not just trying to needlessly put the pressure on to put the pressure on. Sandman gonna have to relax a little. Nice double work with the right hand to straighten the hook, but there leaves himself open to pull into the spear. Great work by Beney. Eyes open the whole time. Double elbow into a deny. It's already looking bad right here for Sandman if this damage keeps adding up, but he does hit sprawl, Rob, and we're back to the feet.
Yeah, Simple was looking good, opening up very strong. Ooh, watch out for that kick. That was almost a duck too. Kept his block up, but yeah, Simple is just looking a little bit more technical out there, and utilizing all sorts of different kicks, man. The teeth, the body. He's looking slick.
Beney is flowing right now. Block that one. Lead hook counter. 1-4 over the top to break the block, and there's the lead uppercut that almost took his head off. This is Beney flowing beautifully right now. Sandman has to either find a way to change the rhythm of the fight. Ooh. Wow, gets out of the way of that one though, not too bad, but there's that big right hook on the counter, another miss, and another double leg.
Another double leg, successful into side control. Let's see if he, oh my goodness, gets that first deny up. That was beautiful. Unable to get that second deny, but man, this Simple Beney guy is extremely talented. Let's see his ground game. His ground game is even good.
Yeah, Beney is looking very dominant right now. Beney 0-1, Rob, so he lost the last appearance, and now he's going to finish it in the first round with ground and pound. Almost getting it done right there.
Yeah,
man,
that was close.
Good tonight.
Landing grenades with Max Holloway bailing.
Grenades, you say?
Explosives.
Explosives? Depends on the grenade, I feel like.
TNT, dynamite.
Okay, dynamite. There we go. That's better. Some Semtex, like Paul Daly.
Whoa. Damn.
Oh, okay. Finally gets a sweep, the Sandman, but he's almost half stamina down with a Max Holloway pick, which is kind of surprising, obviously, given the damage he's taken. That's kind of a telegraph body kick there as well that was able to be caught. And I'm loving this simple work from Simple Beney. You know, the jab into the front kick, just the front kick, the jab fake front kick, just really, really basic stuff. And look at Beney just covering up here, Rob, not worried about anything, you know? And why should he be?
Yeah, he doesn't have a reason to be. I mean, he's defending himself. The only thing that's coming at him is that spinning heel kick. He's blocked that almost every time.
Almost ducked it last time.
Yeah, almost ducked it that first
kind of
time.
Insane, right? The reaction speed on that.
Exactly.
Didn't get it done. Insta second, there's a 1-2 from Sandman that goes right down the middle. That's good work, but I'm just seeing some needless aggression, it feels, from Sandman here, which is just causing him to just put himself in these bad positions time and time again. There's the whiff. What's Beney going to counter with 1-2 lead body kick? Nice work. Single collars it. Swims under to the cage as well. See if he tries to find a takedown from here or just land some shots. He's on the back. The trip's coming. Nice. No. Well done by Sandman. So he defends that.
Yeah, there's some good takedown defense right there. And yeah, it just seems like Sandman is trying to lunge forward with all his techniques and just put a lot of pressure, but not really setting anything up. And Benny's just kind of sitting back and just picking him apart and really defending himself. Look at that sidestep right there. I mean, he's using so many good techniques defensively and offensively. Oh, but he ate a flying knee there.
Oh, I give credit to Sandman. He's just throwing everything at him now, trying to get some damage through. But that will not help his gas tank. And at least being... Oh, man. Benny's letting it go now with these 4 pieces. Ooh, that would have been nasty if he pulled counters and got tagged with that, Rob. That might have been a rock right there, but... The stamina loss from Sandman is taking a lot of sting off these shots. That's a Superman punch into a 3-piece combination right there.
That was sick.
And Beney is just getting loose.
He is getting loose. He's starting to let his offense flow. And, you know, Sandman probably behind in the stamina. You got to think just letting all these punches go and stepping into all these punches with the forward movement. That's going to zap you. And, oh, man, he's still throwing combos. Oh, he's just spinning elbow there, though. Tags him.
Nice work. by Sandman to stay on the feet. Lead body kick's going to leave him open for a lot more nasty stuff, though. Oh, just
Uppercut
working
sneaks
the
through.
clinch. Why not? Jump spinning back kick lands one more time. There's 2 minutes left in this round. I do not know if Sandman is still going to be here by the end of it. Straight. What? That was like a ducking. It was like a forward moving straight into a 1-2-1 combo with then like a lead hook. It was very interesting. But nice
that was
work. I've
cool.
seen Beney do that a few times. He kind of slides in, Rob, ducks under on the way in, and then tries to fire shots over the top, hoping to duck a straight or a hook on the way in. It's very interesting.
Slick striking from Beney right now, and there's the head kick. Oh man, catches it. Oh, he gets caught.
Oh, he takes the
No.
Oh, he pulled counter the uppercut.
Beautiful.
Close. And there's a beautiful hip toss, but straight back to the feet. Sandman's not going away. Definitely leaning on those health stats of Holloway here, Rob, just marching forward.
Oh man.
Oh, and he's still landed.
He's making this fight gritty, man. He ain't giving up yet. Oh, maybe this is the final nail on the coffin. Those uppercuts are nasty. Here comes the ground and pound. Oh, he slips the straight. Good job by Sandman.
Man, I do not know how he did not go to sleep after that one. It must be some kind of Sandman. All right, there we go. 5 seconds left. He survives the round, Rob. I don't even know how he did that.
Yeah, he survived the round, and he actually got some good shots off that round. You know, he threw the flying knee and did some good work there. And wait, was that not a rock for Sandman? I'm pretty sure he threw a flying knee and rocked him, right?
He did after he caught a kick. He got that jump knee in there.
Oh, no.
1-2 just breaks through.
Oh,
he looked to the body. Switch kick to the body.
Tottenham.
Oh, a little bump.
Jeez.
Oh, he's out. Wow. Okay, so about 20 seconds he lasted in that third round there, Rob. If damage hadn't already been done.
He gave it up
Great
for those
finish.
first 2 rounds, Bailey. He had nothing left in the third. He left it all in the octagon.
He did. You know, I like to judge the hallmark of a good player as well as how dangerous they are when they're hurt. You know, like because some players you just outplay them, and then the more you beat up on them, the less dangerous they are. But the really good players will find ways to still be dangerous, even on their last legs, even when they've got no stamina, they're hurt. They will still try and sneak something in. They'll try and do something creative. They'll try and catch you with that flying knee. And you know what? Sandman did a great job of doing that. Like a really good job of just trying to find those little moments to land those game-changing strikes, right? Because some strikes in this game can just completely, change the momentum, things like the flying knee. So props to the Sandman for landing that stuff and still being dangerous. But Beney put on a masterclass there, Rob.
Oh, yeah. Beney looked real good out there. From the opening bell in round number 1, he was just, looking very collected out there, defending himself nicely. He saw that Sandman was going to be throwing those wild spinning heel kicks, and then in the later rounds, he was throwing flying knees. He was trying to hit the spinning elbows, throwing vicious knees down to the body, down to the solar plex. But yeah, Beney just, stayed focused. You could tell he's well-trained and well-versed in the arts of war, ground, and feet. He is a seriously good fighter, and he's ready to go.
Sorry.
Sky's the limit, Bailey, and sky is the limit for this guy.
Sky's the limit. Okay, there we go. The sky is the limit, and he's there we go. Great performance by Beney. He gets a win, hey, 1-1. He'll be happy with that. Let's hope those improvements continue on to next week or whenever he competes next. But we're going to jump through to the next fight on the card, guys. We have a camp clash, as I am affordably calling it. We've got O'Miley representing from EK, and we've got Holloway representing from the T4H camp. Rob, take it away.
Yeah, and I'm really excited for this one, Balian, because the 4 horsemen have not really had a lot of fighters be able to get in the ESFL, and this guy, Holloway, #1 ranked OWC player. I mean, this is the guy that you want here. He's 0-1 right now. He's still trying to find that win, ranked 22. And this guy's just so good with his high-level pressure boxing, his creative striking, and his head movement. But he's going against EK Spider. So some say he's like the Anderson Silva of the ESFL, and he's fighting out the Elite Kings camp, long-term ESFL veteran. He's got a win over Praxis in season 2. He's got a very unique approach to striking, and he's got a high fight IQ, and he's a fan favorite. It's going to be a very interesting fight between 2 vicious strikers, and we got no sound for this hype fight. Beautiful.
Yep, that's okay. It is a contest between 2 martial artists. No audience required for this one. All is quiet in the ESFL dojo. Holloway.
Is that where we are?
Forward.
The ESFL dojo right now, huh? With no crowd. Just me and you.
Blocking high and and low. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm trying to like keep the atmosphere like gentle because of the no crowd. Oh, nice straight to the body though. I do like this test for Holloway because Spider is a vet man.
Exactly.
He can strike with he can strike with anyone. I love the roll, the head body cover roll he's getting going right now as well. It's a nice sidekick from Holloway on the return though, mixing up the strikes already, trying to throw some stuff at the Spider perhaps he's not seen before. Almost got tagged with a roundhouse there, but already a clinch attempt from the T4H. Nice shot to the body there after that uppercut and came back beautifully on the opposite side. Very I can't remember the name, so Rob, you just take over.
No, it's okay. Yeah, I was gonna say that Holloway is using, you know, Tony Ferguson, and that's gonna really allow him to mix in those clinch work with the striking, with the elbows, with the knees, with the ground. So, you know, Spider's gotta watch out. You know, he's got hands, he's got bricks in the paws, but he's got to be careful that he does not get taken down here by Holloway, because that T4H camp, they have some sick grappling.
They do indeed. Spider got a little tagged up there by Holloway because he planted his feet right in the middle. Nice job faking into that front leg push kick and a catch as well. Breaks to the cage. Spider doing a good job controlling the octagon right now. Holloway, of course, content probably to fight off the back foot or wherever the fight goes. Lots of fakes from both these guys. Three-piece ending with a straight to the body goes through from Holloway, and another push kick that will take away some long-term stamina. Whiffs the roundhouse and gets caught by one. And that's a high-level move and big damage with a Masvidal pick.
It is. That hook is destructive. He's got to be careful. And the teeps I'm seeing from Holloway to keep Spider back. Spider trying to take that control of the octagon, and you know, Holloway doesn't want him to do that. And there's the clinch attempt again. This is where he does some good work. Goes high, goes low. You know, throwing some shots as well. He frames him down, and here comes the takedown attempt, and he slams him down, Bailey. And beautiful judo toss.
Yeah, it was a great sequence right there because he entered the clinch, got his double knees off. They were well blocked by Spider, who threw one shot over the top, and instead of Holloway going back to the double knees again, he moved into the over-under and then went straight into the hip toss. So really just mixed up the timing on Spider. And Spider decided not to break and to just start firing back offense. Holloway really took advantage.
He did, and that's what he's going to need to do time and time again. And now he's on top, bailing with Tony Ferguson, and we're going to see what he's going to do. But he doesn't really have a lot of time on the clock to really get anything off, so probably just going to be around for Holloway in the books here.
You would think so. He's done a ton of body damage. If you look at the body health of Spider when it pops up in the top left, that's a lot of long-term health on that body. Missing some of that's from those push kicks, those front kicks, as well as that slam, that hip toss. Yeah, it was big damage. So there we go into the second round, very close.
And you know what else I'm noticing is not only do they have no sound, but they are on 5-minute rounds. So that is going to be a factor into the later rounds because, you know, Ferguson's got gas. Got gas for days, Bailey.
Somebody's not competing next weekend. They're going to get some red flag, whatever we call them, unfortunately. Anyway, here we go.
USADA's going to come.
Oh, I love the high pace for the start of the second round. Some helicoptering coming out with a spinning elbow, but Holloway just being patient. Nice double knee again. Let's see if Spider returns in the same way. No, this time the immediate takedown. Really good work from Holloway, mixing up the strategy. And he gets side control this time, Rob, with 4 minutes and a deny. Oh my dear goodness, this is not great for Spider.
No, it is not. And Holloway is just mixing everything up so nicely to get to these positions. There's a key deny up there, and Holloway in control, Bailey.
Honestly, I fought a lot of T4H players online, and I would say that whenever I get put in side control, more than often the fight's over. Like, you know, it's very hard to get out of their side control. They are very good at maintaining that position, but Spider gets out of it. He's sprawling, but that body health, Rob, it has become a problem.
It has. And then he just eats a vicious knee, the cherry on top, and yeah, he hasn't been really able to do any damage to Holloway. So this has been a pretty dominant performance from Holloway so far.
Yeah, now back to the cage. There's the spinning elbow. Fakes the body shot, went back into the uppercut, and another push kick off the break for a good measure. There's a nice lead knee. That was probably a front leg push kick that morphed into a lead knee, but there's the rear push kick again. Good diligent work to the body with that straight as well. Robbie's been double jabbing up high, then going to the body with a straight. Spider has to start trying to make adjustments, or he's going to find himself, well, not in this fight any longer.
Yeah, he's going to find himself without any body health. He's going to be knocked down. He's going to be baptized, and he's using Jorge Masvidal. But there's a good pull right there. He just needs to protect his body and not eat the knee, but he eats it right to the chin. Ouch.
Gets away from that clinch attempt. That's a nice lead hook. counters beautifully in a right hand over the top. He still has the damage with Masvidal to change this fight. He just has to make adjustments in his own offense and defense as well to stop getting tagged to the body, stop getting hit by those push kicks, counter that straight right to the body and that uppercut when it comes in. He's starting to do it, Rob. It feels like he's starting to find the timing on his strikes. Almost landed that lead head kick. Good work from the clinch once more by Holloway, though.
A nice slip as well by Spider, and I'm starting to feel that momentum shift a little bit too. And with Jorge Masvidal, Bailey, and he's gonna have the recharger perk, so he's gonna be able to rebuild and regain some of that health to the body. So this is a good situation right now in this round. You know, he didn't take too much damage besides those early knees to the body and the face.
Tries to get the head kick in there. In old Spider fashion, doesn't find it. 15 seconds left in the second. There's another straight right to the body. Lead hook doubled up there. And an uppercut up the middle. We will go to a third and possibly not a final. I guess we're just letting them play all 5, I assume. But who's winning, Rob?
You know, I think that Holloway is definitely winning this fight, but that was a lot better of a round for Spider. And if there's one person in this division that could really get a comeback victory, it's Jorge Masvidal. You know, he has so much power, so much speed on those hands that if you land a good combo, it could be all she wrote. Oh, but he can hook Bailey in. Oh, man. Oh, watch out.
Oh, the head kick's just out of range as well. There's a nice catch on the body kick, though. Didn't take that one. That would have been nasty. And a nice straight right, but there's another straight right in return. Really good shot in this game that completely halts, you know, offense. Stop stamina regen, that little digging straight right to the body. It's very nice. Gotta be careful of it. But like you said, Rob, yeah, hopefully there is still an avenue for Spider to get back into this fight. Some lovely fade back straight right hands right down the middle there as well. He does have that leader flying knee, you know, the switch flying knee. It's a great knee. If he can find a home for it, a timing for it, I feel like you got to throw it at some point if you're playing Masvidal.
Yeah, and you know, you're seeing Spider just throw those piston straights and just catching Holloway and using that head movement and slipping that clinch. I feel like Spider's starting to surge a little bit here.
Yeah, but he is so damaged here, Rob. He cannot take a lot. There's a nice slip into the elbow. And then he faked again beautifully before following up with that flurry right there. Another straight right to the body. Tries to land the knee. Caught by Spider. But Holloway still has a lot in the tank, and there's 3 minutes left. He's going to pour it on, Rob. That block can only last for so long, as can the head health.
Right, that is going to be tough. He's blinking all over the place. The body is damaged. The head is damaged. And Holloway's winging those elbows and those knees. And he's really trying to... Oh, there's the teep again. And this is not going to be good. You know, he's got to fight perfect here from here on out, Bailey.
Ooh, nice job. Landing to the body. Man, this is just, again, how good a player can be when they're hurt, Rob. As I talked about at the end of the last one, we're seeing Spider here on his last leg. So badly hurt. He scores a rock. And the head kick, you know, it was really well comboed, but it just wasn't enough to get through the block. And he's rocked here again. Oh man.
Great defense.
Oh, the onslaught.
He's doing well in the defense. Oh, he clips him again. That straight is really working out for Spider right now.
Yeah, he's finding a good home for it. It's such a hit stopper. It causes a big hit reaction usually if you can time it. And he's using that to then set up follow-up strikes, but it's that beautiful lead hook counter that lands one more time for Holloway.
Holloway just can't put this guy away. I mean, he's doing such a good work. He's just, as you would say, Bailey, and tickling him all over.
Ooh, jab to the body, to the head. Trying to establish some range so he can time something else. The spin, yeah, really close. One more time. It'll only take one of them. Where's that knee? I gotta see his flying knee. They trade. Uppercut, again. The lead hook. And that's going to be all she wrote right there, surely.
Oh,
there we go. Man. I feel like if it was 5 rounds, Rob, it would have been maybe it's something different. Maybe we would have seen some things play out. But obviously it's not a 5-round fight, guys, so don't put it on 5 rounds. Yeah, blimey.
Yeah, come on, guys. Right? Turn on your crowd and no more 5 rounds. Thank you very much and have a good day. But that was a great fight.
There we go.
Wow, Bailey, did you hear the truck, what they said just now?
Why don't you tell everybody?
Oh my! Oh, if you do not have the correct rule sets, if you put it on 5 rounds, it's supposed to be 3. You might be affecting your journey and your invitation to the Esports Fight League on the UFC official channel. Why would you do that ever, Bailey?
Yeah, I don't know why you would do that, mate. Unless you didn't think you were good enough, maybe. You're just giving yourself an excuse. I'm just kidding. Regardless, I thought it was a great fight. It was a great performance from both guys. Spider showed why we love Spider, surviving for that long, still rocking him towards the end. It was just a great performance from Spider, but the body damage, the accumulation from Holloway with those front kicks and those straight rights to the body roll, those rear uppercuts to the body as well, you know, that looping uppercut. It was a lot of damage, sadly, just too much damage for Spider, and Holloway is living up to the hype so far, coming out of the Four Horsemen camp.
He is. He represented the Four Horsemen well. Utilized a lot of teeps, a lot of elbows, a lot of knees, a lot of takedowns, a lot of clinching, mixing it up very well, and just making Spider think about so many different things. And then Spider did a great job on defense too, surviving with no body health, no head health, popping him with that straight. I mean, that was a fantastic fight. But it was T4H Holloway getting his first win. Now 1-1, moving on up in the rankings, ladies and gentlemen.
Moving on up. All right. Yes, indeed, he is. Right, let's move straight on to the next fight for this evening. Fight number 5. We have 12 tonight, so 7 more after this one. We have another camp clash here. FSK's Ricardo will be taking on the Kingsman's Noetta. Let's jump straight into the fight. We're going to be jumping to middleweight for this one, Rob. Why don't you break down these two for us?
All right, FSK Ricardo, 8-2 overall in prime time, has finished 100% of his wins over there. So he is a knockout artist, dangerous striker. He flows with every fight. He's comfortable everywhere, Balian. And I don't know what FSK stands for, if you can enlighten me, but let me know. Ranked 20th, Kingsman, and we know that camp has been on the upswing lately. Those guys have been just adding talent, performing excellently. Noetta, 1-1 in prime time, played every UFC game. Played every UFC game since UFC Undisputed 1. This guy's well-rounded. He's a veteran of the game. He's always dangerous, and he's here to create havoc.
How much has he played them, though? Maybe he just went and bought them all and then was just like, played them really quickly. It's like, oh, yeah, I played them all. So FSK
the Flow State Kings?
The Florida State Kings. Wow.
The Florida or Flow?
No, it's Flow. All right, here we go. KM's Noetta against the Florida State Kings Ricardo. Sorry, Flow State Kings Ricardo. There we go. Immediately, Kingsman's Noetta grabs that takedown, top position. Why the hell not? It's a Whittaker matchup. Striking expected, but already full mount found for Noetta, who dropped his debut last week. 0-1 right now, and he's shown what he's capable of in the UFC's Esports League. They're landing ground and pound right here in the ESFL. Keen to get a win tonight.
We're about to see who the real king is tonight. You got two Kingsmen, you know, clashing here, and right now it's Noetta on top, full mount, just dropping the hammers right now. And there's another denial right there, and he's just controlling his opponent like an RC car.
Yeah, there's no flowing here for Ricardo. I mean, unless it's jiu-jitsu wise, which, you know, is a little hard to do in this game of striking, I will say. But here we go, bumps back to half guard. That's not bad, but the posture up comes right away. Double shot to the body, 3 shots to the body before the block comes up. And then an adjustment to the head. Ricardo's going to have to work hard to get out of here. I think Noetta is doing a great job being offensive, not giving Ricardo any time to think about anything other than survival, Rob.
Exactly. And right now, Ricardo might need to call the survivor man, because right now he is just getting controlled, obliterated, and these elbows are sharp and unable to get that denied, though. There we go. Here's the situation where he get up, but no, again, postured up and just raining down hell on his opponent. Oh, my goodness.
Oh. It's like some day one ground and pound right there from Noetta, just hitting the buttons, coming through nicely, mixed up the timing, the tempo, the striking selection, just pierced through the block and was doing damage back into side saddle. And this is what I mean, Rob. He's got no time to think about anything other than survival. Noetta, I don't think Noetta's even taken a punch yet, Rob.
Perfect health, perfect body health, perfect block, perfect everything. And now he's in crucifix position. This is not good at denial to Bailey. And oh my God, these elbows are vicious.
Yeah, his head's just bouncing all over the place. Ricardo not able to find an answer to the ground and pound of Noetta right now. Another knee on belly. I mean, this is just no holds barred right now. Noetta's just trying to land as much damage as possible. There's only a minute left in this first round, but it has been a round for the Kingsman right now. I don't know if you can give out 10 sevens, Rob, but I mean, blimey.
Yeah, this would be one. And again, just posturing up in every position, just trying to deal damage everywhere. And Oh, finally, Ricardo gets a nice flick and a sweep there. And with 30 seconds left, you know, he's able to get some payback with his own elbows.
Yeah, a couple of revenge shots there. That's not too bad as long as it's something. 20 seconds left. Ricardo going to posture, denied by Noetta. Double, triple shot there to build some GA face. The full guard and does nothing, loses all the grapple advantage, but just trying to stay safe into the second round.
Man, that was a very dominant round right there. Look at that, significant strikes, 19, just complete control, 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Balian, what a round for Noetta. Here we go, round number 2. Can Ricardo keep this man off of him?
Hopefully, we want to see him enter that flow state the camp is so synonymous with, or will be, hopefully, in the future. Noetta with the pressure. Nice job. Body work from Ricardo. Flicks the jab out there. Looking very karate in that Robert Whittaker stance. Nice 1-2 up there in the middle as well. That was a nice time blitz on the entry. Noetta going to the front kick to the face. Uppercut into the lead hook. That is bad news bears. Ricardo taking more than he can handle on the feet. And it's a cold, clean knockout in the second round for Noetta. Unfortunately, he ran right into that front kick, Rob, and then put the hands down and ate the uppercut lead hook.
Yeah, Bailey, you know, after that first round, you could see in that second round, he was really keeping his hands down. He's really worried about that takedown. That opens up the front kick right to the face, and he caught it coming in. And, man, that was a dominant performance. Huge win for Noetta, steamrolling the fellow king, the Ricardo.
Florida.
The flow state kings. Unfortunately, that flow was clogged like an artery after too many Big Macs, man. Oh my God.
Did you just reference like flow as in like heart, like pumping blood?
Yeah, like artery flow, Balian. You know what I'm saying?
That's pretty good. That's pretty goddamn good. All right, my face hurts today. God, I'm sorry. I feel like I've had like some kind of plastic surgery. I can't move my mouth. All right. Anyway, great performance by Noetta, as you put it, Rob. Flawless. I mean, damn near well it was. Unfortunately, yeah, for the Flow State Kings tonight, Ricardo just couldn't get anything going on the feet. Started to feel himself a little at the start of that second round. We saw a nice bounce, but he zigged when he should have zagged right there. You know, got hit with a front kick, expected a body shot, was blocking high, but as the distance was closed, put the hands down to the body. The uppercut came through and then got clipped with that lead hook on the way down. And those kind of shots in this game, Rob, when you get hit on the way down, it's pretty much over, especially if ground and pound follows, and it did. So a great performance by Noetta. I bet the Kings would have gone crazy for that one. He is now 1-1 this season, and he was another person like Beney who will be very pleased to finally pick up a win here, Rob.
Oh yeah, that was a big win by Noetta, who I believe is what? Yeah, 1-1 now. So there we go, 1-1 in the ESFL. He was 1-1 in prime time, and he's got to be happy about that. You know, big dub, and he's a ranked opponent. Now he's going to be even more ranked after that. I mean, when you get a dominant performance like that, Bailey, when you literally walk through your opponent, I mean, what more can you ask for in a performance?
Good, Rob? Tell us from your experience.
It felt real good, baby. I steamroll everybody on rank. You know that.
He does, guys. You should watch his stream. All right, there we go. So moving on, guys, we have more camp clashes coming up tonight. Now, another member of the EK camp, Trixie, will be set to take on Tdrivers, a primetime champion, making his way over, and he's making his debut here in the ESFL. So here we go, Tdrivers in the blue here, and yeah, Trixie in the red. Rob, let's break these two down.
All right, we got Tdrivers, unrated, current primetime MMA champion. However, if you don't know him, now you do. 8-1 in the primetime organization, and he's had multiple top level competitor wins, and he's aggressive with his striking, underrated grappling, but he has great utilization of the jab. But he's fighting one of the best. This is the top dog right here. You're getting into the big boys now. Ranked 13th, Elite Kings, Trixie, 0-1 right now in this season. He retired with a 20-fight win streak in primetime, so he's gonna remind this Tdrivers kid what the ESFL is all about. 20-fight win streak.
20-fight win streak, man. He better show up. He's taking on a tough opponent.
Champion, Balian.
I mean, honestly, this is a great matchup right here. I love seeing these new guys from other organizations make their debuts against these tough vets. This is a Gaethje versus Michael Johnson matchup right now. And Tdrivers is going to want to perform in his debut. Good work with the lead hook, setting up that left hand continuously. Slipped a couple there, but got caught with that one, did Trixie, who looks to be quite patient on these entries here. Nice sidestep of the side kick. And again, bounces back in with that lead hand, now pouring the jab, trying to close the distance nicely. Whiffing a little too much, perhaps, though, Rob, with the Conor McGregor pick.
Yes, and that's what Trixie will do to you. You know, he's got some excellent high-level footwork, and Tdrivers has his hands full right now, and this is going to be a big test for him in his career, in his neurological, athletic career.
Oh my goodness, another front kick. We just saw one get the KO almost. Now another one timed nicely. What you get, Trixie, for trying to close the distance a little too quickly, and he's been quite patient so far. No low kicks from Trixie, though, which is kind of unexpected. Obviously a great weapon on Dustin Poirier, especially against McGregor here. There's the outside leg kick, immediately eats the lead hook, though, and that took more than half the head health off. A low shot there. May have been a fake, but out of range nonetheless. Tried to slip off the center line. They trade lead hooks. Looks like T got the better of it as well as Trixie forcing back a little here. Both men taking a fair amount of damage, and there's that big left hand. Only takes a couple of those, Rob.
Yeah, and Tdrivers is landing some good shots with Conor McGregor, but it's Trixie doing some good work in the clinch. Oh,
that was nice.
Forgot about the little body spin capoeira kick.
Hand plant roundhouse to the body, Robert.
Okay, that's what I'll call it from now on. I like my name better, though.
I mean, there's definitely like 10 different names for that kick, like 100%. Like, there's probably so many. So. But it was landed. Is it a basal kick? I don't know. There's a I think the basal kick is the. I don't know.
Are we seasoning food right now? Or are we fighting, Bailey? And come on.
No, we're not. Okay. Anyway, yeah, we're fighting. Yeah, that's right. We're cooking. It's in the kitchen. It's heating up. He's got him on the pan. He's griddling his face. Okay, we'll stop with the puns there. Anyway, body work from Trixie is now starting to accumulate. Tdrivers still on the offense. And there's the front kick the second time tonight here. Double hooks, trying to close the distance and goes back to the body, but the head health still flashing here for Trixie. That's kind of surprising given Poirier's recovery stat. The block is down, but a beautiful time pivot exits out into the double leg kicks. But that's good for Tdrivers right there. You got to get as many rocks as you can with Conor in the first round.
Yeah, that's real good. That's going to build up his confidence. Not that he doesn't have confidence, Bailey, and I just mean, you know, in the ESFL, sometimes you start slow, but, you know, Tdrivers, again, he goes for that kick and misses, and he gets punished. Good job by Trixie.
Twice. And then the lead hook as well. Trixie coming in, but that was the hand speed right there. Straight lead hook. Yeah, he just literally letting it fly, exactly like a veteran boxer. Just flicking him out there rather than trying to step through and everything. That's a sniper straight left right there to the chin of Trixie, who looks like he's going to have to slow down a little, Rob. I don't know if he can take this amount of damage in the second round. Fairly even first, but obviously you give the nod to Tdrivers there, given that front kick.
I would say so. Gets the rock. It was Trixie that got the more significant strikes, but it was Tdriver that seemed to land the harder strikes, the more damaging strikes. The nose on Trixie's. Dustin Poirier is busted. There's the takedown, and Trixie wants to get this fight to the ground, which just proves, Bailey, that he does not like what's going on the feet here.
He does not. Tdrivers has done a very good job just letting the hands fly with Conor. Trying to time different shots, trying to set up that left hand, using the lead hook really well. But Trixie is a veteran. He certainly is quite tricky as well. So we'll see if he can land anything. Or get back to the leg kicks, baby, perhaps as well.
And
nice fake there.
Wow, babe, look at the head health on Trixie, though. Dustin's got great recovery, like you said. Oh, my goodness. Here we go. Stuns him.
And like I said as well, it doesn't take a lot of them. One or two shots of that left hand of Poirier will start to get those rocks coming, especially after the recent nerfs to McGregor and his chin. And now he's planting and throwing leg kicks. As Trixie's trying to close the distance, he's just going to leave his head there to get hit. And that was a beautiful duck into that elbow, Rob. Did you see that?
Yeah, I did see that. That was a good shot right there. And it's starting to go into Trixie's favor now. The momentum's sort of shifting. He's landing some powerful shots on the Tdriver. And Tdriver just trying to figure out a way to keep him back. Fighting long, fighting strong, teeps. Jabs. And there's the
nice
takedown.
Single leg. Tries to cut to the inside. It's a deny from Tdrivers. Going to push Trixie back. Double shots to the body. Follows up with another one and a little chunk of long-term stamina coming off from Trixie as well, which is good for Drivers. He's going to have to try and win that battle. Lead hook straight again. Firing it out there. That's his go-to combo when you're in the pocket in close. Double knees. Not this time. The ankle pick is denied by Tdrivers. Is there a kick coming? No. 2 minutes left in the second.
Tdrivers has done a good job to keep this fight on the feet, defending all the takedowns, and now he's starting to land some shots again, pushing forward. Oh, but he's getting peppered right now by the jab straights of Trixie.
Yeah, Trixie's head movement, especially slipping off that center line, is really keeping him in this fight because there's so many of these extra shots that would dig at that head health, will touch up that block. And he's just able to get out of the way of him.
Danger zone.
The turning side kick misses. And like you said, the danger zone. Tdrivers pushing forward now. The block is low for Trixie. He baits out that pivot and gives him enough time to slide back into safety. But that was close as well.
That was, and that rock really gets Tdrivers back into this round. And Trixie had to utilize that head move, like you said, Beney, just to stay in the fight. He almost got killed right there. There's another takedown attempt, but no, you're not taking this guy down.
To be fair, he's been very unsuccessful with it. And Tdrivers still firing off that jab. This time swimming. Let's see if he can get a takedown from here. Double knees to the body. There's the uppercut lead hook on the break as well. But T still stays in it and gets the head kick up there. But there's just not enough stamina to do damage, and now firing the left hand. Both men so content to take damage, to land damage right now, Rob. Even so late in this fight, we are going to see a third round.
We are going to see a third round. I wonder if any of these competitors are going to throw out the 1-2 head kick. I see the 1-2 head kick. I know it's dangerous, but I think that would be the shot to end the night, and we'll see. Here we go. This is so even. They're both dishing out damage to each other so elegantly here and viciously.
Literally. Viciously, I like that too. Trixie now pushing forward a little more than he was earlier on in this fight. Gotta be careful of the head movement of Tdrivers though. And that left hand has been a very accurate weapon for drivers tonight as well.
It has.
Being very careful about overcommitting, finds a home for the rear uppercut. Doubles up on the lead hook and knocks him out. Oh, Rob.
Yes.
What a knockout.
Oh, man, that was super McNasty, Bailey. And I mean, he just dripped him with that uppercut after a couple combos right there. Pop, pop, bang. And that's how you do it, man. Bank, bank, bank. And look at that. He leaned back and he placed that shite perfectly.
Really clogged his arteries.
Oh, whoa.
It was a beautiful shot. Yeah, doubled up on the lead hook, did Trixie. He kind of rocked him, landed like a two-piece combo, stopped, reset, and then went back into a three-piece. So rather than just trying to swing, get him out of there as soon as he'd hurt him, it was more like a 1-2 stop. Right now, let me reset my combo. And that's when he caught him mid-pull, exactly, Rob, and finished the job. So a good fight from both of them. Like we said, Trixie was on a 20-fight win streak in prime time, which is insane. And then Tdrivers making his debut this evening was 8-1 as the champion in prime time as well. So both prime time veterans coming in tonight. Unfortunately for Tdrivers, doesn't make his ESFL debut with a W, but you know, there's always next time.
There's always next time. And yeah, Tdrivers came in the prime time champion, and he really proved himself. You know, EK Trixie also proved himself as a veteran of the ESFL, fighting a hungry up-and-comer from the primetime organization. And these guys are top-tier talent from that primetime league. So that was a big dub, and that was a back-and-forth fight. You know, Bailey and Tdrivers really came forward in those rounds and was not hesitant to strike, and they were both damaging each other. Very close exchange, but it was the Elite Kings. Sneaky Trixie coming out on top.
All right, there we go. You did mention there were, you know, Kings, Elite Kings, Kingsmen.
Yep.
And we have the Flow State Kings Tadpole up next again.
Okay.
There are a lot of Kings, isn't there, Rob?
Yeah.
You guys need to come up with some more original names. So there's going to be a lot of copyright issues down the line. You guys need to decide. You can't all be kings, maybe some princes, maybe some,
Lords.
Maybe
What's
barons?
a king to a god?
What? Dukes or someone? I don't know. Dukes, maybe. That might. Counts. Counts are good, you know, like vampires. I don't know. There's too many kings.
I heard that TSK
Sultans.
stands for Time Seeking Kings.
Does it really?
No.
I bet you it ends in Kings, though. I bet you TSK is King. Well, we've got FSK's Tadpole up next, taking on Auto from Team TSK. It will be at featherweight, a division we've not seen yet. Rob, why don't you go ahead and break these two down? Well, and I'll find out if it's Kings.
All right, you do that. Hit the guys up in the back. But right now, we got unrated Otto, and we don't have a lot of information on this guy. We do know.
No information.
Well, we have a little bit. We know he likes to bring strong pressure, and he's very sneaky inside that pocket. and he's good on the bottom. So, you know, he's going to be a pretty good fighter. But we know about Tadpole, the perennial primetime contender. 7-6 is his record in primetime. So he's had some wins, he's had some losses, but now he's here to prove himself in the ESFL. He's a sharp counter striker, exceptional distance management, and he's very calm under pressure. Tadpole has the lowest heartbeat when we measured it in the ESFL. That's
Really?
cap. That's
I
made that up. I made that up.
What? I think, you know, it would explain, because you said TSK could be time-seeking kings. It would explain why we've got no information on this auto.
He's from the
Maybe
future.
He is from the future, like Time Cop, bro. Like
Exactly.
Van Damme. Here we go. Yes, it's another reality where there's another pandemic and there's no crowd once again. But here we go. A great matchup here. We've only got 5 fights left, I think, tonight after this one. So we're closing in on the main event this evening. Champion Zyaf looks to defend his Xbox title one more time, holding on to both belts firmly so far this season. But we have YerDa trying to strip it away from him tonight. But here we go. Auto, TSK, and FSK's Tadpole. A nice matchup with Connor and Aldo. Nice, beautiful slip to the uppercut into the straight left to the body. That was nasty, and a knee as well. We've seen how much damage body work can do here, Rob. It's coming out on top right now for Tadpole.
And you know you got a high-level striker when they slip and they do body combinations. Oh, watch out, though. Otto's here. Slips as well, and you got to be careful because Jose Aldo has some sneaky power and some sneaky speed with his hands as well.
Big rear uppercut, body attempt. You can only land so many, can't you, Rob? You will miss one eventually or get slipped. Nice slip to the inside there. Interesting from Tadpole. Got to be careful of that right hook if that comes after that jab, and he's going to slip that way. He keeps slipping to the inside again, but the uppercuts are coming out so far. There's the right hook from Auto.
Tadpole's starting to get tagged right now.
Oh, my! Oh, Jesus! What happened there? Is he out? He's out!
Jeez! Can I just say this because it was too fast? Bang!
The front kick is the move of ESFL 1, 2, 3 this evening, I think, Rob. I mean, we've seen so many front kicks tonight. We just got confirmation TSK is the silent killers, Rob. Oh man,
that might be the nastiest head kick I've ever seen.
What was he doing? Was he throwing a head kick?
Body jab, body hook, body straight, body straight.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, if you level change into that front kick, if someone did that to you in real life, I feel like the exact same thing would happen. Like,
oh my!
It was quick, Rob, but that was not unrealistic at all.
That was destructive.
Front kick. Great finish from Auto.
Yeah,
right?
Man.
Auto, what a way to make a debut, taking out Tadpole, a veteran. Now 0-1 though, and Auto, someone who we didn't know. But apparently, the silent killers coming out with that front kick finish, Rob. I love it.
Yeah, and someone needs to put in a scouting report for next time. Legendary front kick setups. Because that was to knock out a Conor McGregor in the first round with Jose Aldo. I mean, that's pretty impressive. Pretty impressive indeed.
Yeah, it was nice. It was nice. Another showcasing of the vulnerability window engine at play. Excuse me. All right. Let's move straight on to the next fight then. These guys are ready. Right. It's been a good card fight so far. Like we said, it's ESFL 123, 120 for next weekend. Tomorrow is the 80X event, I believe. No, it's Proving Grounds tomorrow. Excuse me. We have a return of the ESFL Proving Grounds tomorrow. It should be a good time. Stick around for that one. Same time as always, 3 p.m. EST. But let's move on. Okay. We'll show you the event at the end. Next matchup, though, we've got Feydenator taking on another Kingsman in caliber 9,308. Rob.
What were those numbers for?
Doesn't matter.
Okay, here we go.
He put them in there.
Okay, I didn't see them on the scouting report. I'm sorry.
He just take them out of his name.
All right. Here we go, guys. We're moving on up to the top 10 of the ESFL right now. The big boys. We got rank number 7, Kingsman caliber 1-0, 7-4 record in primetime, owner of the first knee bar in primetime history, dangerous everywhere, unorthodox striking, unorthodox submissions. He's got great timing, but he's going against number 6th ranked, also 1-0, 10-3 in the primetime, wins over several ESFL veterans, a knockout artist, and he's always looking for the finish. Fadanator, here we go.
Yes, here we go. Both men 1-0 right now. Everybody for the rest of tonight is pretty much 1-0 already this season. The people who have shown good performances and are up already. So both these guys hungry and on their way to title contention. The Kingsman's Caliber looking to do what his team men did tonight and show up in emphatic fashion. I love the Vittori pick, and he's doing that new meta combo, that lead hook, rear uppercut to the body, Rob. I love it.
Yeah, that combo is very, very nasty. Oh my goodness, here we go. And Marvin Vittori is he's a good pick. Some say he's the Robert Whittaker counter.
Yes, the anti-meta pick.
Right.
Yes, I do love Vittori in this weight class. I do play Vittori. You don't have as much power, so you do have to be careful with the volume of punches you exchange or trade, because you will be at a disadvantage, but you have a lot of toughness. You can really take the fight late with Vittori, and as long as you keep shooting those takedowns and eventually get one, it can work in your fader. But like you said, Feydenator, very experienced, landed a beautiful three-piece ending with the body shot, and that forced Caliber into a different tactic on the clinch. Single collar to the cage, back drag down, but no! Feydenator back to the feet.
Yeah, great takedown, big moment in the fight for Feydenator, letting Caliber know that he's not going to be taken down easily. And already landing 1-2, and he's backing him up, but there's the catch. This could be an opportunity here.
Finish the suplex. No, he doesn't. Lovely knees to the body from Feydenator as well. Pushes him off. There it is. What I'm talking about. Unrelentless is what you have to be. Wait, no, relentless is what you have to be.
Relentless, baby, let's go.
Finally secures the takedown. It doesn't matter how many times it took. Caliber knew he had to keep working it just to get this ground and pound off. I love the straight shots. There's no head movement from Feydenator, Robbie. Ate those.
Yeah, sometimes if you throw the straights, you don't expect them, and they can just sneak through, and that's where big damage comes. And that's great job by Caliber right there. And again to the full mount. This guy is looking good right now on the ground. Marvin Vittori is where you want to be. Here comes more shots.
Just one takedown was all it took. And now some scrambling around on the bottom from Feydenator. Nice job stopping the half-guard posture up here. A couple of shots, and there's the arm triangle sneaking in. This is not good for the Feydenator. Although arm triangles typically quite hard to finish, Rob, even with a stamina advantage. It's more the fact you can score points, get control time, cook your opponent a little, make those reads. That being said, Caliber's doing fairly well, given the stamina advantage he had. But that'll help him, try and take this round.
Very true. Very true. And you got to be careful because he was going for something there. Did he fake the full mount and use that to get to the neon belly?
I don't know what he's doing. He's punching in the face.
That was a big shot.
Yeah, big shot. Drain the stamina to get it. But, this is all points on the board right now, which is exactly what he needs if Caliber wants to steal this first round. Feydenator had a much better time on the feet. But I'd say this is probably enough, especially if a couple of these get through. Working the block as well. It's all going to help him. Great back and forth. What a big first round.
Yeah, great first round. And that just shows that Caliber made a good pick there. He got the fight to the ground, took some of Feydenator's shots, and then he postured up multiple times in that full mount, Bailey, and he was dropping the hammers of dawn.
Pain. The hammers of dawn?
Yeah, Gears of War.
What? Gears of War. Oh, look at that, Rob. Blimey. All right. Yeah, I loved it. There's too many pop cult references for me. Very many. All right, here we go. Glove touch, second round. This is where, with the Vittori pick, your recovery stat comes into it. You got that cardio stat, but, Whittaker also is very good in that department as well. It's probably fairly even. There's a nice lead knee.
That was a crotch shot.
Whoa, was it?
Yeah.
You want to tell the ref? Maybe he'll give him a
Come on, Herb.
These characters don't have genitals, Rob. They're video games.
What? How dare you?
1, 2, 3. Nice work by Caliber. I wanted someone to throw it because that's the name of the card tonight. There's another 2, though, right on the chin. Feydenator getting tagged up a little by that left hand. The hand speed of Vittori coming into play, Rob.
Yeah, the hand speed is very, very nice on the Vittori pick, Bailey. And he's got, 95? Somewhere around there, hand speed?
It's certainly fast, especially with those 1s and 2s, just getting those slip combos out. Feydenator is now pushing him towards the cage, though. This is going to be harder for him to time his strike, though. That being said, Feydenator just left himself in boxing range, and the beautiful dive on that single into the drive and double. It was a lovely timing on that shot.
It was.
Now back posturing.
There we go. Nice little, and it was the stationary combinations, that are allowing Caliber to be so successful. And it's Feydenator who's coming forward with these big lunging shots.
Ooh. Nice rear uppercut into the lead hook straight.
Ooh,
Fadanator
nice.
now making it work for him though. Got to get that head off the center line if you are Caliber. But, you know, Vittori's got that chin pull counter, elbow, slips off the center line one more time. There's no block left, though. Here comes Feydenator. Content to try and finish that fight here, not able to. But that is going to count big for this round, and he gets the takedown, Rob.
Yeah, huge round for Feydenator, doing some real damage, and now he's got the back, the opportunity to get the armbar. Looks like he's going to go for it, but Caliber gets the flick and denies it.
Good job with the deny, but that's going to be bad.
Real bad.
He fakes it. Here comes the rear naked
No, that's the
choke.
armbar
another
again.
deny. I can't actually tell if he's trying to set up the choke or the armbar, to be honest.
I think it's the armbar. I'm pretty sure it was the armbar twice, but who knows?
Round to backside. I mean, there is a way to know.
There is.
Just
The hand on the
animation for whatever reason.
You remember the hand going on the forearm?
Yes, the hand goes on the forearm. You are right. I mean, that is. If I see the hand go there, then I will flick across.
You'll flick
to
towards.
defend the armbar.
Yeah. You'll flick.
Yeah. So you are right. I think you just sometimes you don't always think about what you're actually doing.
Right.
You just do it. There's that Kimura attempt, though. Nothing coming of it. Reposturing up here. Feydenator getting some payback from that first round, ground and pound. And, you know, Kingsman's Caliber's taken quite a lot of damage in the second round, Rob. More than you would probably want moving into a third round, because you don't want to be too compromised where you can't exchange. He gets the sweep, but the posture up gets denied. It will be going to a third, probably one apiece, Rob.
Yeah, and Balian, why is Vittori so gassed right now on the mat? Is it the denies? Is it the takedown, the body work, the rocks?
I believe it's because he's been gaslit by his opposition here into thinking he can win this fight. That's what I think it is.
So it's just psychological.
No, I think, yeah, it's the rocks. It's the head damage. It's definitely some of the body work, but there wasn't an abundance of body work. You're right. He got that pull counter elbow. So, yeah, I think what it is, Rob, it's a lot of the failed takedown attempts. Those denies from those takedowns, I think, have definitely helped Feydenator maintain the advantage. He pulls him into an exchange. 2 straight right. The second one puts him down. Again, Caliber surviving along the fence line. Rob. Can he take much more of this?
He stung him. He stung him out there, Bay, and now he's got his back and landed some good shots in the clinch. And now he's going to take him down. And I don't know if he's going to go for the armbar again, but hopefully he goes for the rear naked choke. What's going on right now? What is happening?
These are probably undeniable fakes to somewhere I don't know. I know Zyaf will message me in a second and explain everything, but
interesting. This is some hand fighting.
Back to backside. Let's see if Feydenator can get a little bit of damage. Oh, the get up denied, and this is bad for Caliber now. I don't know. He's going to have a tough time this late in the fight with this low stamina at a power disadvantage, Rob. Especially now he's still on the bottom as well.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough one, and that's another nice deny on top. He's got the stamina advantage. He's landing elbows, but okay, Caliber rolls him over, and he has him against the cage, but Feydenator recognizes this and moves to backside.
So it's an undeniable fake to full guard.
Okay.
To the full guard flip. Undeniable faking the full guard flip to build GA, obviously to build GA.
Balian, how do you do an undeniable fake?
Well, some fakes in certain positions are undeniable. You don't necessarily have to press any special buttons. It just, in certain positions, there are certain fakes that you can't prevent.
Oh, so you use
R2?
It's just a case
of understanding. Yeah, well, you just fake like normal. Sometimes it'll be like an L1 and transition fake, but it's not always just, you know, a transition fake. But it depends on the position and where you are.
I thought it was a secret move, a secret sequence, like R2 left, right, down, up, right, left, down, up, 2.
No. There are just certain fakes in certain positions that are like a
GTA cheat code.
I mean, no, because now you're talking about a series of
Ooh, we got crucifix.
All right, let's get back to the fight. You're right. I mean, this has been bad for Caliber in this third and final right here. A minute and a half left. And Feydenator's done nothing but just hover in top position here, Rob. You got to think he won that second round.
Yes.
It's got a tough act for Caliber with a minute left on the clock to pull out a win here.
Especially when Feydenator is just getting these denies and just dropping sharp elbows. Gets another deny. All that head is dwindling. Another deny. Balian. Oh my goodness. He's going to try to use the fence. Can't Feydenator get the flick, but he bails on it. Uh-oh.
And there's the arm triangle. I doubt he'll finish it. He's just going to hold on to it for 30 seconds. Great back and forth matchup. I really liked the Vittori pick from Caliber, but yeah, all of those failed takedown attempts. He just took a bit too long to get his game plan going in the first, got caught on the feet in the second, and then by the time the third came around, didn't have much left in the tank, and looks like it will go to Fadanator.
Indeed so. Feydenator survived the early onslaught from Caliber. Yo. Oh, yep, there we go. Went to Feydenator, gets the dub. Great stuff. Got better as the fight went on and just showed that he's here. He's ready. He might be a top 5 opponent, or excuse me, a top 5 ranking after this. You know, I think he was number 5 or number 6. So here we go. Balian, how'd you feel about Feydenator's performance?
It was very good. It was very well. He did great. He got 6 minutes of control in that fight, which is kind of surprising. He only secured 2 takedowns, Caliber 2 of 7. So that explains the stamina deficit he had to deal with. He also got tagged up on the feet. You're at a power disadvantage. So any kind of situation you're trading isn't too good. Kind of overextended the combos once or twice, which led to that pull counter elbow that he got cracked with. But that's out of desperation to try and get some damage, try and actually get some offense going. So it's obviously understandable because you have to commit, right?
Oh, yeah.
So unfortunately not going the way of
Caliber
this evening. I do know Caliber. He was 1-0,
right.
Now 1-1. So unfortunately not able to secure a win alongside his Kingsman camp tonight. But you know, they will go back to the drawing board, I'm sure. Fadanator now 2-0, another guy from Primetime. We have had a lot of people moving up from that promotion into the ESFL this season.
We have.
And he's another dominant performance from him tonight. Look forward to more of them. Right, we're going to move on to the next fight here. We only have 1, 2, 3, 4 left this evening, culminating in our main event with our Xbox and PlayStation champion Zyaf looking to defend his belt this evening. The next match up here at bantamweight between 2 men who have fought each other a number of times, but they will fight each other tonight for your viewing pleasure. Killer Jake 01 taking on God Ate My Pig. Rob, break it down.
All right, God Ate My Pig. 11th is his ranking, 1-0, a perennial contender, also in prime time. We have a lot of prime timers coming over here. He's competed in their championship Grand Prix. He's got a lot of experience. He's been training hard. He's very strong once he gets that side control. Also has that backed up by some solid kickboxing. He's an effective anti-grappler, Balian, but he's taking on 5th ranked Killer Jake, 1-0. Emerged strong in UFC 4 after an 0-2 record from UFC 3. He's been training and working hard, and he loves to work that body. He digs to the body like Diglett. And I know he's got some high-level striking, and he's very patient. This should be a very great matchup between 2 thirsty contenders.
All right, here we go. Like you said it, 2 thirsty contenders. Someone tonight will be fighting for the belt next week, and all of these guys here are 1-0 right now. So a dominant performance against a good opponent could very well secure you a title.
Oh, yeah.
But Killer Jake, God Ate My Pig. Let's see who's made the adjustments, who's looking on form this season. We've got that Yarn mirror match, so you know there's action, lots of exchanges, these straight rights to the body. I feel like we're on PS5 right now, Rob. Something just tells me.
You know, I have a PS5, so let me see. Nope, I don't know. It doesn't seem as great a quality as mine. Yeah, it doesn't have quite 60, maybe about 53, 54.
Well, it's looking good. I mean, this action at the moment is too high-paced to even consider calling. There's a lot of good body work from both guys, faking the straight to the body right there instead of throwing it. He's landed it a few times. Nice timing right there to get that flying knee in there. Both these guys are just in pure flow mode, reacting to whatever's shown by their opponent. There's a jab side kick, pivots off the cage to get away from the takedown attempt there. Went for the lead hook straight in there. Covered the bloody as the uppercut came up the middle. Sticks the right hook over the top, tries to end with a 3-piece, which does break the block. But when you're playing Yan, you can just keep throwing like these guys are doing right now, showing how OP this character is, of course.
Yeah, this guy is very, very tough. He's got a lot of strengths, you know, and not many weaknesses. And these guys are using those strengths to just bludgeon each other. This has been a high-paced fight. So many strikes landing back and forth. But now Killer Jake kind of taking it over.
Yeah, we can only see the health of God Ain't My Pig. I genuinely feel it's probably exactly 50-50.
Probably.
Oh, there's that front kick. We saw it punished tonight, though, with the rear uppercut, and then God digging back to the body with the uppercut to the body as well. That knee so close to connecting to the chin as Killer Jake levels change one more time for that straight right to the body, and they're doubling up on the left hook, but Paul counters with the rear uppercut. A slip off the center line from God Ain't My Pig saves him from another one, and they go back to the center, back to trading.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, look in. We just got a Prioxis raid. It's demon time. These guys better step it up, Balian.
Yeah. They better step it up. Eyes in the house now. What is this nonsense? Someone needs to knock someone out immediately or we're all going home. There's a nice roundhouse though, and the teep from God. Still putting on that pressure.
Ooh.
Jab side kick again as well, and now it's looking like there's a bit of freezing happening in the mind of old Killer Jake here as he's trying to process everything that's flying at his face.
And when things are flying at your face, it can be kind of scary. And God ain't my kid. God ain't my kid. Oh my goodness.
Jesus. There we go. All right. Oh, nice pull counter into the rear uppercut. Straight to the body from God one more time. People are using that a lot tonight. Tonight is the night of the front kicks and the straight body shots. Nice little sidestep out right there. It was actually a little slide back. This time faking the body kick is God Ate My Pig. But now coming back with the lead roundhouse. It's been nothing but a kicking contest from God this evening. The switch kick misses, and there's the roundhouse caught into the knee again. Second time he's landed it now. Gets the uppercut straight right.
These guys are beating the hell out of each other, Balian.
Yeah, I mean they are. Who won that first round then? Obviously,
God. It has to be God, right?
God wins at all thing.
God.
Sorry, that was probably just too much. Too much. Let's go back to the fight.
All right, here we go. And God Ate My Pig is on a tear right now, but Killer Jake is giving him some good, negative feedback. If you, there's another one from God, but he ducks it. The upper Balian. God Ate My Pig on a tear.
Oh, straight on. He gets it. Drops him. What a comeback right there from Killer Jake. Letting God know it's not over yet. Cheeky little bow, not reciprocated by God, who just got woken up, I think, Rob. Nice work by Jake. That slipped straight right down the middle, completely changes the momentum, but he's still taking as much damage as he has. He still needs to be careful.
He definitely does. Both guys have struck nicely, have struck clean, and have struck hard, and there's striking lightning. Oh my goodness. He gets down. This could be it, but no, Peter Yan is gonna survive, baby. Balian.
It's so close. He's still in it, though. God runs out of stamina. Killer Jake survives again, but now he's under the half guard. Gonna get the sprawl, though. Straight to backside. No messing around from God. I wouldn't be surprised if we see that posture up, Rod. But he wants the back sit. Very close.
Denied that.
Death.
Top mount. Nice by Killer Jake. Killer saying calm again denies it.
This is an opportunity for Jake to do exactly this. Slow the fight down, try and stay in it, at least until its end. But we're not even at the halfway point. We are now. And let's see how much he's got left in the tank, because it's been an onslaught in the second round from God Ain't My Pig.
It has. And now inside control, God can go to crucifix. He could go for the... I don't think you can get the arm triangle from here, can you, Balian? I think that's from half guard.
Yes, it is. I wanted to make a... Actually, you know what? No, I'll tell you afterwards. Don't worry. Okay, back to side control from Killer Jake.
What submissions can you get from side control with Peter Yan? Any?
I mean, I feel like you should be able to do a Kimura, but I don't actually know.
Okay. Oh, a nice deny again from the bottom from Killer Jake. This is an interesting back and forth exchange on the mat here. These guys are closely contesting each other's grapple advantage.
Yeah, ever since the fight hit here, apart from the initial ground and pound, God has not been able to get too much off, and he's done a ton of damage from this position. But yeah, I don't think there are any subs in the side control position.
Okay.
Peter Yan.
Okay. So you're only threatened with the side saddle, the crucifix, or the...
Oh, big! That was God Ain't My Pig who dropped him as well.
Oh.
Wait, no, that is right. Sorry.
Oh, man, there it is.
There we go. There we go. I mean, good night indeed. A cheeky little comeback halfway through there by Jake, but it wasn't enough. The damage was too much from Pig. and he lit him up in that second round, Rob. I mean, that fight started so fast, both men just going 100 miles an hour, just throwing the kitchen sink at each other, reacting to each other, going high-low with body shots, head kicks, leg kicks, front kicks, push kicks, all kinds of techniques. They put on a display for as long as it lasted, but Killer Jake kind of just fading under the accumulation of damage. Great work and a win right there for God Ate My Pig.
No doubt. That was like two Dragon Ball Z characters fighting at the insane speed, you know what I mean? And it was just hard to keep track of all the punches and all the rocks. But yeah, that was a fantastic fight, a great exchange. God Ate My Pig getting the W, you know, against a dangerous Killer Jake. And God Ate My Pig was ranked 11th. Killer Jake was ranked number 5, I believe. So, man, that's a huge win for God Ate My Pig.
All right, yeah, there we go. So God Ate My Pig moves to 2-0, considering he was he had a 7-5 record in prime time before he came over to the ESFL. He's 2-0 right now this season. It's a pretty good win against Killer Jake. Let's see how the rest of these guys at the top of the card do tonight, because whoever the champion is by the end of this evening, whether it's the reigning champion Zyaf or YerDa, they will need a new contender. If it's not God Ate My Pig, it might be one of these gentlemen, because we've got two veterans here, men who have fought in numerous title fights, Rob, whose names are always connected to the elite of the UFC esports world. Peyton and JC21. It's going to be at lightweight. Here's your Coco main event of the evening. Rob, break it on down.
All right, I'm going to break it on down for you, Bailey, and for all you guys at home. We got two former esports champions here colliding right now. Don't miss it. We got the unrated right now this season, JC21. Nearly flawless in ESFL, going wherever the fight takes him. He is dominant there. He's not afraid of the ground. He's not afraid of anything, Balian, but he might want to be afraid of this Vegas MMA prodigy, ranked number 8, Peyton. And this guy has elite movement, good boxing combinations, and he has a lot of IQ. And this is going to be extremely important for both of these guys, because a win here, an impressive, emphatic victory, can get them a shot at Zyaf if he wins tonight.
You are right. I mean, JC has not competed yet this season. Peyton already has one win from last week.
Yes.
Just goes to show if JC does do well, I mean, maybe he'll get a title shot. Who knows? But Peyton, certainly, he's had many a title shot in his time. Right at the start of the season, we're going to start chucking these vets at Zyaf to see if he can bat them off. But first, we have to establish who will be a title contender. Perhaps it will be one of these men. We don't make that decision, Rob. We're not that important. You know, we just call the fights. So.
Yeah,
but
that's all we do.
Who we think would be by the end of this one. I love the Poirier and mirror match here, something we don't normally see. Good work with the straight left from JC. He's taking those little small steps in and out. Close the distance for the lead body kick right there as well. Almost got clipped by Peyton. Ooh, just gunslinging on the inside. The pair of them, Robin, he gets clipped by a lead hook. The aggression from both players is definitely there this evening.
Yeah, the aggression is there. JC was landing some good shots initially, but Payne with the uppercut lead hook starches him and knocks him down and takes control of round number 1 just like that.
Just like that, indeed. Jab, left hook, jab straight into another lead hook from JC, mixing up those lovely combinations. Slip straight off the center line there from Peyton. Needs to avoid getting caught with that lead hand again, because Peyton's been firing that out, especially whenever the distance is closed there. Beats him to it with his own left hook. And no full counter elbow coming out there, but Peyton trying to fire back, trying to march down JC. Both slipping off the center line. All trading lead hooks, and there's an uppercut. JC returning the favor.
Yeah, they are fighting in the pocket, and they are just exchanging big punches. 1 for 1, 2 for 2. I mean, these are big bombs they're throwing here, Balian.
No kicks, no body work, no clinch work, just dirty boxing on the inside. That was another lead hook from Peyton. JC trying to come back with his own. Fake the straight to the body, came up top with the lead hand, now following up with a 3-piece, but JC still firing back that check hook.
They are headhunters. These two are incredible right now with their boxing. They are just winging punches technically, and they're trying to take the freaking head off their opponent.
Yeah, Peyton letting it go right there. 5-6 punches, even though he whiffed on a bunch. There's a clinch into the ankle pick. Nice work. Good stuff from Peyton, and that's the kind of thing that can win you a round when the fight is this close, Rob.
For sure, for sure. You got to mix it up, and Peyton right now kind of just walking JC down, just daring him to throw with him, holding block, blood sort of pouring out that right eye. and he's doing more damage right now. JC needs to turn it up a little bit, change it up a little bit.
I think they switched sides.
You're right. You're right.
It's okay. Nice head kick. Somehow finds the back of the head. And there's a left hand from JC just touching the chin of Peyton, who's looking a bit more patient here as we close out this first round. Trying not to overexert himself, get caught. He's also got a rock. Ooh. Nice pull. Doesn't even fire the counter, but the head kick does land. Barely, though.
Oh.
Ooh. Where's the lead hook again, though?
Right. Yeah, Peyton doing good. Yeah, so if they were switched sides that whole time, then yeah, JC was doing some good work earlier. Oh my goodness, good work from JC. But that pull, oh, that was beautiful.
Ooh.
Look at the head movement, Bailey, and jeez.
Stays in the fight somehow. Very, very close matchup so far. Exactly what you'd expect from two of these guys. They both fought for belts. I don't know if they've both held belts. Peyton's a former champion.
Both of them are former.
Sure. You're right. Right now, JC down on the head. I've got to be careful about his entries. Like that jab got slipped to the inside from Peyton, fakes to the body, baits out the offense. Gonna try and return to the body.
And that's
These
sick.
guys just whiffing, evading.
Yeah, when you
really trying to find that right shot, trading hooks as well. Go on, bro.
Exactly, Bailey. And oh my goodness, and it's JC. He threw an elbow when he was rocked, and he got JC with it. And that was gonna slip down into the saddle. Yeah!
What an exchange there. That was beautiful stuff from both men. Peyton out coming on top, even though he got rocked by JC initially. The elbow was there. The pull counter elbow, such a deadly weapon. Now Peyton holding top position. Gonna just work the body a little. Back to the feet.
What a wild fight this is. Jeez. It's so crazy. So fast paced. So in the phone booth. Oh my goodness. He stings them. Look at the pulls on these guys.
Nice straight left. Right there from Peyton. Lead kick to the body as well. With another straight and another straight left. JC has to get that head off the center line. Those straight left hands are becoming a problem for him. All blocks from JC right now. Starting to trickle down. Peyton just looking for the one shot to end this fight. Halfway point now.
And it's close. Oh my gosh.
He clips him round the back of the head with a left hook.
Oh.
Now he's looking to finish. JC gets the win, takes out Peyton in a fight that looked to be going one way, but it's not over till it's over, Rob. What a big left hook.
Huge. That's a big dub right there for JC21 over a extremely well-trained Vegas MMA prodigy, and that is something that he is going to be excited about for the whole week. What a W. JC21, ladies and gentlemen.
Man. So he just threw the lead hook, and JC went for the jab, rear hook. He just clattered off his chin.
Woo.
Great work.
Sweet. Sick performance.
Oh goodness, did not see it going that way. Well, Peyton was number 8 right now with 1 win this season. JC came in tonight 0-0, having not secured any victories for this new season here. And he was unranked. Rob, you got to think he's going to jump right in up there at the top of the rankings. Now 1-0, maybe not enough to earn a shot at the champion, but still, what a performance by JC. I mean, what performance from both guys, really. You can't take anything away from Peyton. No. When you fight like that, it could go either way at any moment, and they were both in it to win it.
They were both in it to win it. Yes, you are right, Bailey, and Peyton was coming out, just landing some serious damage onto JC, and JC was giving it back to him a little bit, but it seemed like Peyton was on his way victory, but JC bamboozled him in that fight, and that could happen in this game. That's what makes this game so exciting, is you never know what's going to happen. You got to watch till the end. These guys can, do and perform magic in there, and that's what JC did tonight. He was a magician, and he took out a very dangerous player in Peyton. Bailey. Big W.
Yeah, I mean, you got a point there. I mean, you say this is why the game is so exciting. Obviously, it's exciting for us. That's not exciting for Peyton there.
True.
He lost, right? In a very chaotic situation. I mean, any other fighting game, right? You have a health bar, it depletes. Yes, you can come back and maybe fight off the brink of defeat by not taking any punches and then depleting your opponent's health bar. It's kind of a similar thing in this game, but it's not. It's mirroring the reality of mixed martial arts, isn't that at any moment anyone can turn things around and win the fight.
Exactly.
It's not like other sports where there's a scoreboard, and it's not like other fighting games where there's a health bar. Like there's a momentum system, there is a vulnerability system, which can play out in a number of ways, sometimes not always in your favor, but like you said, that is what makes it interesting, at least to watch, sometimes not always to participate in, unfortunately, for Peyton tonight. But, you know, he's a big boy, he'll be fine, you know, and he fought very well up until that point. Just have to come back and try again next time. Right, we have moving on now to our co-main event of the evening, which probably will see us crown a contender. And we've been speaking about the Kingsman all night, Rob. They have somebody else here tonight in Kingsman's intro. And yep, he'll be taking on Sick Techniques, Rob, at middleweight. Should be a great fight. Go ahead and break it down.
Yeah, this kid, a lot of people have been talking about. There's been murmuring about intro. Kingsman standout intro. 1-0 right now, 5-2 in prime time. Has a lot of string of late finishes, calculated with his striking, devastating with his combinations, and great distance management. But he's going against, you said Sick Techniques, it says Hammer here. 1-0, multi-game ESFL veteran, holds wins over many big names within the ESFL. He loves the body kick, hard to finish, world-class grappling. This is the co-main event of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go, intro versus Hammer.
And this is when all of the crowd around you, Rob, would be screaming, you know, let's go.
Okay, Sick Techniques is Hammer. We'll call him Sick, though.
So we've seen Hammer compete for a long, long time. Originally much more of a grappler, but now, you know, he has a well-rounded game. But if he gets top position, it could be all she wrote. We saw a Kingsman tonight already in caliber struggle underneath Fadanator, Rob. So you got to think maybe that's a weakness in the Kingsman's camp. I don't know. Intro has been amazing recently, so we will see what happens.
All right, we're going to call him Hammer. If that's what he wants, that's what he'll get. And
already shooting the low single.
Ooh, sneaks in the uppercut.
Blow. By Intro, he just needs to maintain range, maintain space, keep those hands low to stop that takedown like he's doing on the outside. And watch these uppercuts close as well. Jab to the side kick, create some space for Hammer. Very much a tactician's battle right here. Peyton and JC were slinging those three-piece combinations on the inside. Right now, Rob, we're seeing both men trying to set up their individual games.
Yeah, and I already saw Intro throw that straight lead uppercut, straight combo, and that is really nasty if you can land it. And Intro just seems to have really good footwork and distance management, and his combinations are really fast and dangerous. So Sick needs to get this, or excuse me, Hammer needs to get this fight to the ground, in my opinion, ASAP.
Nice work right there by Hammer on the inside. He's doing some good damage to the body. He's thrown a couple of those straight rights to the body, ended with a lead hook to the body. Nice job though, little martial mind combo there. The jab lead hook to the body from Intro. 1-2 into the stepping straight there as well. Nice work mixing those in. And Sick Techniques baited out that 1-2 beautifully, but Intro kind of sensed that he was trying to manage that distance. Pulls guard into half guard here, halfway through this first round.
And already showing some good takedown defense, Balian posturing right back up.
Yeah, ooh, that's a cheeky little shot. We're going to see Intro's top game here as well. We know Hammer is good everywhere. He's already back in full guard. That only took about 20 seconds. One punch was landed. There's a backside fake into the full guard momentum sweep, into the sweep on the opposite side.
Very nice stuff.
We saw Feydenator take full mount in the first round against his fellow Kingsman member and unload some ground and pound. Let's see if a similar thing happens here. Sick Techniques, aka Hammer, not afraid to get the damage off. We used to call him Hammer because he liked hammer fists. It's a far cry from where we are now, isn't it, Rob?
Unfortunately, there's no hammer fist in this game except from, I think, side control, right?
Yes, I believe so. Maybe crucifixes. But oh! That's Hammer unloading!
Hammering away!
Breaking through the block and then doing some nice damage to the chin of Intro. Ooh, little side kick though. Trying to keep that distance, but that's going to steal that first round for Hammer right there. Really loading up on that big left hook though. You've got to think there'll be some raids made by Intro as we move through the rest of this fight.
Did Hammer used to be Yeshwan's Hammer?
I believe so.
Man, that's an old name. That's when we first started doing this, Bailey, and I remember that name.
Yeah, you do.
Damn right I do. Respect being shown. That's a good first round for Hammer, getting some respect on the feet, doing some damage, Bailey, and some big damage.
Yeah, You got to give credit to Hammer. You know, he was competing that long ago, Rob, and here we are, ESFL 123.
An OG.
He's still here, isn't he?
An
He's
OG.
still here. He's in the co-main event as well. He's not doing too bad, is he?
No,
He might have
no.
a title shot next weekend.
Damn.
And he just won the first round. So let's go move into the second here. Intro in the blue gloves, Hammer in the red. Let's see if Hammer can get the fight back to the mat. He had to pull guard last time, remember?
Right.
He was stuck in that sprawl position. Ended up in half guard. Lovely timing under the lead hook with the double leg. Cut the angle beautifully and gets side control, Rob. 30 seconds into this round.
Yeah, and this is like an OG veteran of the game fighting a newcomer. This is a very interesting matchup between these two competitors, and Intro is having his hands full right now with the vet. Hammer doing very well with these takedowns, doing great work with the hands, and he's showing his experience in this co-main event.
Ooh, nice job, though, committing to the get-up there by just building GA with the strikes. That's something that's kind of new to the meta of the ground game. You know, people obviously always use strikes, but in UFC 4 there's a section of people that like to just build GA by just striking and then explode to a get-up. But I was going to say, you know, Hammer has been doing this for a while, but, you know, the ground game hasn't really changed that much over the years, Rob. So he's kind of been able to carry that skill set all the way through.
Yeah, no doubt. It's mostly just like the striking that's changed, the clinching that has changed. The ground game has pretty much been the same sort of system with a few minor tweaks here and there. So, yeah, Yashawan very experienced in the realm of grappling.
Ooh, there's that straight left to the body. Now starting to touch up Intro here. And don't forget, Hammer did get a rock on the feet in the first round. We're not only crediting his ground game right here, Intro with that three-piece ending with that lead uppercut. He does great work with that. There's adjustments to the clinch. So from Hammer, gets double knees up the middle there. We are halfway through the second round.
Oh,
1-4. Crowds to follow up with their lead hook straight right as well. That's nice work by Intro. Managed the distance beautifully. All those same things. The body comes up top with the head. And now Hammer hurt against the cage, trying to cover up. Rolls from side to side, but Intro getting a beautiful rock off there, Rob.
oh man, that was extremely sweet. That was nasty. Good stuff by Intro, and he threw a couple bombs after that. Sick stuff.
Oh man, chaining those hooks together. Hammer not afraid to throw right here, even if it's just, you know, the boxing combinations. Intro set that up so nicely through an outside roundhouse to the body with the lead leg, cancelled it, went up top with the roundhouse, got the rock. We've just really seen boxing work from Hammer right now. Gets the back, goes for the drag down. Nice work by Intro defending that, breaks the grip, fakes it, does it again. This time double shots to the body, overhand gets blocked though. Hammer staying in there. Oh, but he dropped him with the liver shot.
Wow. And this guy, Intro, is sick.
Man, he's unloaded. Oh, they rocked each other. It's a trade. 1-2. The duck lead uppercut. He drops him. Hammer not afraid to throw when hurt. And that's what turned that fight around right there with 30 seconds left.
Oh my gosh. What a war.
Man, you've got to think the body health of Hammer is very, very low here, Rob.
I bet. And you better watch out for that lead kick, feint. Oh! And sends it back to the bench, stumbling.
See, how can anyone complain about this game, Rob? I mean, it's so exciting. You don't get this kind of momentum swings, do you?
Nah, not at all.
It's frustrating. I get it, but it's great. Come on now.
It is great.
It's
great to watch, for sure. Here we go, round number 3, Beney.
Third and final of the co-main event here at ESFL 123. Intro and Hammer are putting on a great fight right now, almost one round apiece. I'm not 100% sure. Hammer with some hands down, head movement pivoting right there, showing off, not even caring, gets the double, cuts the angle again with 30 seconds into this first round here, or the third round. The same thing he did last round, bro.
Yeah, and that's just Hammer being Hammer, you know, recognizing this fight's really close. He needs to get the takedown, and now he has a whole round to work, and he's doing some ground and pound right now, but he has to keep this kid Intro on the map, because Intro is throwing some sweet combinations, and he rolls him over. Beautiful momentum sweep by Intro.
Yes, indeed, up to the posture. Up to the half guard, excuse me. Breaks back to the feet, says Intro, though, wants to keep it here. 3:30 left. Ooh, straight lead uppercut, straight lead hook.
Oh,
and
man,
there's the overhand.
He switched
Faked
it.
the lead leg kick, and there's the lead hook as well. That was like a Dan Henderson setup for that overhand, but Hammer's not done yet, Rob.
Not yet. He's still in there. He gets a beautiful slip of that straight punch. And wow, Intro with that lead leg front kick is creating havoc out there. Oh, Hammer! Spinning!
Hammer lands it!
Going bombs!
Intro staying in the fight though. Both men rocking each other, the double elbows into the spin. Oh man, someone's going out. We've got 2:30. We're halfway point in this round.
What a
Somebody is
damn
going
fight.
to walk home. I mean, someone's going to give up their O as well, Rob. They're both undefeated so far this season.
Oh my
Did
goodness.
what happened there?
That
And
was
the round out to the
motion.
money.
Bang.
Oh!
Intro.
Big lead hook catches Hammer as he tries to throw the knee, butchering the body, following it up. That's how he dropped him in the second round. But Hammer's firing back, gets the uppercut. The fourth punch in the combination slips off to the side though. Someone's going out.
I don't know.
Doesn't get the hit kick. Oh, that's gotta be it. Big right hook.
Can Hammer do it again? He does.
Oh my God.
He's a survivor. He's going to
Hammer's
get
got
up.
the throw.
Keep on surviving.
He's got to throw or he's just going to get walked down by Intro. Lead hook again. Hammer can't get caught. Oh, there it is. That's it. Left him. He's already unconscious, ref. Oh.
No way! He's a survivor. He's going to get up.
On earth.
Keep on
Did he do that?
surviving. Holy smokes, what is this?
30 seconds left. 1-2 to the body.
20 seconds left, Alien.
Intro looking for the kill.
Ah!
Oh, the liver shot. Not much time left on the clock, but the thing is he hurt the body, not the head.
Oh my
And he sticks
goodness.
it on the inside. That's gonna
Pandemonium.
go to the judges. Wow.
What a crazy war.
He looks like he's unconscious there.
That was fun.
Oh man, my face hurts from that one.
Woo!
It's gonna go to Intro. There we go. So gets one over on the veteran Hammer after a tough first round. 8 knockdowns
Man.
scored for Intro. 8. That is ridiculous. There we go. Consistent damage, 29 to 27. Interesting judges scorecard on that one, Rob. There was a 10-8 round in it. But wow, man, what a tough test for both fighters. It's great to see Hammer still competing at this level. That could have gone either way, Rob. I mean, Intro definitely did the majority of the damage, but there were moments where it could have swung back the other way. Hammer stayed in the fight till the end. And the Kingsman's Intro gets a win for his team tonight. For the ones who didn't get a win, moves to 2-0. Hey, he could be fighting for a belt next week.
Yeah, Bailey, and I was going to say, I think we have a contender with Intro because he just went through the gauntlet, through hell and back. Wow, Hammer was well-trained, veteran of the game, and he was, he was ready to go. He was game. He was ready to freaking take out this hype train in Intro, but Intro's hype train is going to keep chugging along. The Kingsmen have arrived. Intro at the helm, at the point of the spear, and he is going to try to penetrate the champion next week or the week after. And I don't know if it's going to be Zyaf or it's going to be YerDa, but we're going to find out soon.
We're going to find out right now. Let's go straight to it. The main event of the evening at bantamweight here tonight, guys. Zyaf looks to defend his belt again. He's the Xbox champion. He's the PlayStation champion.
Yep.
This will be his second defense this season. If he can put it off against YerDa, a man of whom he is the nemesis. 6 wins to 2, at least online.
Ooh.
It's a tough matchup, Rob. Why don't you give us a little lowdown on both these guys here?
All right, guys, we got the contender, the #1 contender, YerDa, 1-0, the esports competitor, 2-2 in the UFC E-League. He's got a lot of experience, unrelenting pressure, comfortable wherever the fight goes, and he's got some elite head movement he's bringing in here. But he's facing Team Dark champion, young prodigy, Zyaf, 2-0. He's defended his Xbox belt. He defends his PS4 belt. And he's undefeated right now. Aggressive combinations. He's got all the aspects of MMA in his belt. He's the computer. He plays psychological warfare as his opponent, elite submissions. He's the real deal, the young prodigy, Zyaf!
Here we go. Red gloves for Zyaf for the Cody Garbrandt pick. We've got Rob Font picked up here by the challenger this evening, YerDa. These men have fought each other many times before. We've seen nothing but dominant performances from Zyaf, literally showing us some magic every time he's been stepping into competition this season. Let's see what he pulls off tonight. Already going with the low calf kick. That's a nice target from that long stance of Font, but that was some beautiful body work there from YerDa, Rob.
Yeah, and that's what YerDa's gonna need to bring to the table with Rob Font. You got this, the longer arms than Cody Garbrandt, but Cody Garbrandt's got a lot of power. So we'll see 5-minute rounds here, ladies and gentlemen. I can't wait. This is huge, a huge moment for these two.
Hand plant roundhouse there by Zyaf. Nice work. Setting it up with the jab. Low leg kick misses again there. YerDa, you can tell, is trying to be patient, trying to touch him with the jabs, with the straight punches, but also trying to avoid the damage. He's taken a lot to the legs and the body already. And you mentioned the reach advantage. That is true, but of course, if you're at the disadvantage, you've got to kick. That's exactly what Zyaf is doing to negate that reach advantage, attacking with those kicks on the outside. Which something, if YerDa doesn't adjust to and start getting his own kicking game going, he might find himself at a bit of a tough spot. Unable to enter to land those short shots. Another hand plant roundhouse there from Zyaf. And now the distance closed against the cage. You can get those short boxing combinations working on the inside. Setting that lead hook up. There's a nice pull counter into that rear uppercut as well. From Zyaf, who's baiting him right on the inside, Rob, and he's landing.
He is. He's doing a great job. And also, YerDa is throwing a lot of shots when his short-term stamina isn't all the way, filled up. And that's going to zap his energy. And you already seen it with the body shots and the head health. And Zyaf already making his stake to reclaim this title early.
Yeah, YerDa's really pushing the action right now. He's the one moving forward. He's the one forcing Zyaf back. He's the one dictating how many exchanges there are and how often they are. And I just think he's maybe hitting the gas a little too hard as well, Rob, because he's not landing everything.
Right.
And he's creating all these counter opportunities for Zyaf. I feel like he might need to slow the pace down, use the range a little more, try and find his own counter shots. But it's Zyaf right now who's been winning the outside battle and the inside battle as well.
For sure. And when you're fighting against Zyaf and he's just defending his title every week on Xbox, on PS4, sometimes it could create a little nerves in you, and it seems like YerDa just wants to get him out of there quick. But Zyaf, you got to do the long game when you're playing this kid. He is the young prodigy, and he's ready to go 5 long 25-minute rounds. But right now, it seems like he's going to end this one quick.
Well, that being said, YerDa has been touching the chin of Zyaf, and that's not one of Cody's best stats. And you can see he's taken a fair amount of head damage, despite not landing any big shots. Just touching him with jabs and straights has been enough to almost even the head health, Rob, which is kind of surprising, considering the amount of damage that Zyaf has landed with those heavy hands.
Right. And Cody has some heavy hands. And oh my goodness, here comes YerDa. He's starting to tag Zyaf here.
Yeah, that's it. It's the accumulation of damage for YerDa, it looks like, is going to be something. And this has forced Zyaf to throw a little more towards the end of the round, so losing that stamina advantage he had. 19 of 63 significant strikes landed for the champion, Rob. That's not necessarily the best ratio. You could see that represented in the stamina towards the end of the round. Getting back to the kicks might be an effective strategy for the champion, wouldn't you think?
Yeah, definitely. Mixing the kicks, mixing up your strikes, going to the body, going to the head, and YerDa just has the pedal to the metal, but maybe... Oh, my goodness! Ah! Oh! Huge shots! He's going to try to put him away right now.
This might be it. Straight down the middle. Now, that is bad news for the champion. Let's see what YerDa can do from this back position. Going to stay to backside. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, Zyaf re-entered there and was boxing, and every shot he threw was falling short of range.
Right.
He was like, threw the 1-2, it fell short, and he was in range to get countered by YerDa. So it's kind of like step in 1-2, fell short, YerDa counters. Step in like with the 2-3, falls short, YerDa counters. And then he stepped in again, and this time pulled the shot and landed his own counter shot. So it was nice work from Zyaf. He kind of set everything up to land that big shot, getting YerDa to step into the range where he knew he would be. So let's see if he does more of that on the feet as well, using that boxing really to lure YerDa closer to him into the pocket.
Oh man,
just
beautiful
like that.
cut.
There we go.
Good head move by YerDa though. And yeah, Zyaf's gonna have some trouble getting in on Rob Font. He's got long limbs.
Well, he hasn't had to so far because he's been baiting YerDa to close the distance, you know?
Yeah, no, he has.
And so he's kind of abandoned that kicking game now. The boxing is enough. The straight punches from YerDa will stop those pull counters, though. He knows this. Tries to swipe with a left hook there at the end of the 1-2-3. Unable to. There's the hand plant, I guess. No, cartwheel kick, I guess, over the top there.
Yep. Oh, the champ is down!
Oh, face first onto the canvas. This is a horrible position to defend ground and pound from. Oh, this could be it. No.
This is the most dangerous that we've seen Zyaf in a long time.
Hits the switch though. Gets himself out of danger. He got dropped by that 3-piece. And again, that's what we said, the accumulation of damage from YerDa, you know, the short shots, little jabs, the touches of the chin against Cody, they were adding up.
Yeah, and Cody doesn't have the best chin, so well-placed shots, even from Rob Font, who does have a little bit of pop on his punches, will devastate. We saw him almost finish there, but Zyaf, you know, defends himself well, now back in a advantageous position.
Gets side control here beautifully. YerDa did a good job there building GA to get full guard back, Rob. You know, he landed 4 or 5 punches, got a full bar of GA, hit full guard, but as soon as he did that, he was at a stamina disadvantage. So Zyaf just postured up and got the free transition to side control. So that's the problem with this strategy of strike to build GA. Sometimes you find yourself in situations like that where they can posture up, and now he's stuck in this alpha male team guillotine. Let's see if he can get in a little deep. Gives up on it almost immediately. Tries to get backside denied right there by YerDa. But we have a fight right now here, Rob. We have a fight. Head health even, stamina even. It's been a close battle. 10 seconds left. It's 1 round apiece.
Yeah, 1 round apiece for sure. And yeah, the contender coming, YerDa, is here to fight, and he wants that title, and he's giving the champ a little bit of trouble, a little adversity, but oh my goodness, the beautiful duck straight. That's some class striking there from the champion Zyaf.
Really, really well set up as well, because he like entered, exit, entered and ducked and landed the shot. It was really, really pulled YerDa into it. So more of that will be fine. There's a nice calf kick. But at this point, we're in the 3rd round. You got to think Zyaf could have committed to those a little earlier. And now he really can't afford to get hit while throwing those kicks. He's already taken a bit too much damage on the chin. Nice 1-2 split with the straight there as well. Really waiting for YerDa to react to that.
And Zyaf is coming with some big combinations with Cody Garbrandt, and he's delaying that slip as well. That was beautiful stuff. Ooh, nice. Good head movement, good pivot out.
The only problem is he's just 1 or 2 shots away from getting rocked himself. Beautiful timing on the rear uppercut. Double jabs into another one with left hook. And now left hook, rear uppercut, pull, elbow that though. This could be it. The up kick though, Rob. Keeps himself in it. It only takes 1 right now with the damage that's been done to both guys. It really only takes 1. That's why it's such a dangerous game.
They are playing with fireworks, and it is dangerous in there. Oh my goodness, things on the champion, lands another one right hook down the temple. He's going for the finish.
This could be it right here. Another defense.
Man.
No,
he's got so much stamina, Balian.
Sweep. And this is not
good.
He gets
the deny.
He gets the deny. Can he survive? This is big ground and pound. Frames 2 hooks and stays in the fight. Gonna go back to half guard here is Zyaf. But man, both guys nearly finished. That's crazy.
This is crazy. This is wild right now. YerDa is bringing the champ to the brink of demise, but he's still fighting. There's Zyaf sneaking to the backside.
Just gets out the back door right there. Does Zyaf, does he want it back on the feet? No, of course not.
Posture
Holding
up.
backside position now. Posture up is denied right there.
Smart.
Yeah, great job. It doesn't take too much, but he gets that one. Let's see if he can line up the ground and pound. Oh man, I can't believe how many shots he got.
Oh yeah.
Got so many shots off that stamina he had there. That was kind of surprising, but hey, it worked. It fired through. Zyaf clearly knows in that position he has enough to finish the fight, and that's exactly what he did, Rob. Still undefeated this season. Still your Xbox and PlayStation champion. 2-time defending now, Mr. Zyaf. Look at this kid, Rob. You remember when he first arrived?
I remember.
What a young sprout he was. It was Christmas, really. After Christmas, he came back a new man, a changed man, Rob. And since then, he's been very hard to beat.
Ladies and gentlemen,
he's been unbeatable. Besides that one preseason, show match, if you will. And yeah, dude, I mean, he got the posture up from that backside, denied by YerDa. YerDa was just doing some amazing stuff in there, but then he just went back to it and got the finish. And that was a high-level bout between these two. And YerDa has come the closest, but still came a little bit short. Against the young prodigy Zyaf, who has looked unstoppable, unbeatable lately, Bailey. And who could beat this guy? Is it going to be intro?
I mean, it was a close fight, but I don't even know if he lost a round, according to the judges in that one. I think Zyaf still took all those rounds. It was a really close fight. You know, it gets down to that where it's just like, you know, there's one strike in it. Who can make a mistake? Zyaf kind of overcommitted to the finish there, which has almost got him finished himself. Good job for surviving, excuse me, from that backside position, which is not an easy thing to do when you're already rocked. I mean, there was like 7-8 shots that came down, and Zyaf there was able to frame a couple. Very unlucky for YerDa because he was this close to taking out the champion, but he didn't get it done. Unfortunately, we'll have to make his way back. We might see KM's intro give it a shot next week against Zyaf. Well, it should be the week after, because next week will of course be PlayStation. But tomorrow, guys, we have our ESFL Proving Grounds event. The Proving Grounds are back. Take a look at this. Look at this beautiful artwork, guys. It's been a while seen any Proving Grounds, but here we go. Heavy Hands versus Sandman is the main event, and all these other names will be names you probably don't know, apart from KIA's Notorious. Actually, we've seen him a few times, but they are here to try and fight their way into the ESFL. Okay, the Proving Grounds is something we used to do back in the day. We're bringing it back. Think of it like the Contender Series. You know, there's not a lot of fights tomorrow, but the shine will be on those athletes competing, and it should be a great little event. Rob, are you going to watch the Proving Grounds, Rob?
Damn right, I'm gonna watch the Proving Grounds. I gotta watch these guys and see them up and coming, and just watch the proof. I mean, the Proving Grounds is where all the proof is proven,
and it's in the pudding. And we also have the event next weekend, ESFL 124. That'll be on Saturday, September 18th. I will not be here next weekend, guys, so you'll be back with Bane and Rob taking you through the Saturday event. Zyaf in the main event taking on Bang Bang. Good event there. Look at that one. EK's Bang Bang fighting his way through. Zyaf trying to defend another title, because why not? But we got Death Punch ready and waiting in the wings, Rob. Death Punch, the winner of the UFC Esports Summer Series League. He is here, and he's in the co-main event. A winner of the Still Actions could see him move on up to a championship contendership next, well, the week after that one. And also, look at this card here. Samurai Robin is here. Daniel the Freeman. Ed Parker's back against Twitter Thug. 11 Bravo's here. Diaz Mentality. I mean, PlayStation is heating up, Rob. PlayStation is really heating up right now. But there we have it.
You might need to bring your oven mitts, Balian. You might need to bring your oven mitts.
I never really use them.
You don't want to get burned. You don't want to get burned.
I usually just use like a tea towel or something, and then
tea towel. What is a tea towel?
It's like a tea towel is, I don't know what you guys would call a tea towel actually. I guess it's like a mini towel that you use to like dry plates and stuff.
Interesting. Dishwashing rag?
Well, no, because I would use a separate thing to wash the actual things.
Oh, interesting.
This is for drying only.
Gotcha.
You know,
I need to get me one of these.
Wet. Well, it's just like a mini. I guess it's a foreign concept, but there'll be something. Anyway, right. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. ESFL 123 is in the books. Thank you very much for joining us. It was a fantastic event. We got to do 1, 2, 3. I've been waiting to do that one for a while. There will be many more coming up. I'm not sure when the season is aiming to end. But we are just getting started, so don't worry. Okay, there's plenty more on the way. Of course, things are heating up for the ESBC. We have no idea when there will be an open beta for that. Hopefully we'll be able to bring you some of those events as well.
Let's go.
But Rob, any last words? How would you summarize ESFL 123?
Khabib Zyaf Omegov.
Okay, that's okay. I put you on the spot. You know, I take the blame for that one. I'm sorry, guys.
That's okay.
No, that's pretty good. I get what you mean, right?
Dominance.
The dominance.
Balian. That's what I was trying to get at.
Dominance.
Undefeated.
We should tagline our cards like the UFC used to do back in the day. ESFL 124. The homecoming. Oh no, I haven't got it. All right, it doesn't matter. Thank you all for watching. The whole event will be here on Twitch and on YouTube. If you haven't seen it, don't forget to follow us on Twitter and other social media platforms for all the latest updates, as well as posts from us, good news, fun things, and of course, join the community Discord if you want to compete yourself, if you want to join a fight camp, if you want to talk trash with the other competitors, maybe call someone out, prove how hard you are, or whatever you want to do. It's a great community, the Discord. Do join it. From myself, Balian, Bruce Lee, Rob, everyone else on the staff, Feckett in the booth and in our ears, we will see you tomorrow for Proving Grounds and next weekend for ESFL 124. Good night, everybody. We'll see you in the next one.
Later.